What if something you worked for your entire life came down to one moment? What if one sentence carried the weight of your dreams?
The first overall, with the second pick, 14th overall selection, NFL 21 draft.
After a year filled with what ifs, the time has come to change the question to what's next. Tonight, the dawn of a new era in John Madden football.
Come on! Let's go! Come on, he can't beat me!
The best players in the world have built their squads to compete as a team, to win as a team. Will a top pick fulfill his destiny and carry his brothers to glory?
Come on, man, give me one stop!
Or will an MVP in waiting take the chip on his shoulder and churn it into greatness?
I have 2 belts, and I'm looking to get a 3rd in the Madden Bowl.
A year later, the world is recovering from unprecedented chaos, having done it together.
J-Wall just sealed himself the belt!
So tonight, the best Madden players in the world will dream together, compete together, win together. Welcome to the Madden Bowl, Draft Edition.
Shout out to the great Joe Tessitore for voicing our open. We have yet another exciting night ahead here inside the Madden Bowl Draft Edition. Only 3 teams remain. Team J-Wall has punched their ticket to the championship and awaits their final opponent. Who will that be? Well, one of these 2 squads, Team Henry or Team Drini. Only one trio at the end of it all will win the bulk share of $330,000 in 3 belts. Which team is going to move one step closer tonight? We're going to find out shortly. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Night 2 of the Madden Bowl Draft Edition Semifinals. Joined by the 2020 Panthers Club champ, One Great User, I'm Katie Emmer. User, the semifinals, of course, kicked off with some of the best action last night. Now tonight, it should be just as good, maybe even better. What do you think we'll get from Team Drini going up against Team Henry?
Listen, I know Drini is prepared. He has his homies out there. He has Gucci, the beast named Guy, the beast named John. Listen, I know a bunch of y'all like, you was always in the Discord. Well, that's right. I was in the Discord with these boys, giving them some squads rep, and I'm letting you know right now, they was kind of trash at the beginning. We popped them, but they kept working on it, got their game together. I won't be surprised if we see an explosion of offense like we saw last night.
Looking forward to it. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule. As we mentioned, we wrap up semifinal action tonight with the defending Madden Classic champion Drini leading his team against Team Henry. Then tomorrow, it all comes down to 7 p.m. Eastern as we cap off what has been an amazing Madden 21 season with the finale of the Madden NFL 21 Bowl. We'll be crowning 3 champions and giving out $150,000 as well as revealing the winner of the Snickers Moment of the Year. You won't want to miss any of that action. Before we get too much further into tonight's matchup, let's look back on last night's series to remind you all how Team J-Wall made it to the championship. And tonight, it's the start of the semifinals.
I'm going Team Dusty.
I am also going with Team Dusty.
Damn, that's bulletin board material. I promise.
Uh-oh, it's Lamar.
Let's go, baby.
Nobody can catch up with the wheels of Lamar Jackson.
That was my fault.
I think we saw 2 total touchdowns all last week. We've got 2 in the first minute and a half.
We got it back. That was good. All right.
What a block. What a block. RG3's going. RG3's out of here.
Go.
And he's going to throw it up there back in the end zone.
Let's go.
It looks like they're about to get run out of the building. Over the top. GG's in the chat. A 1-0 lead. The captains facing off in the all-important game number 2. Right over the middle, it's Des Bryant. And Bryant's going to walk into the end zone. 3 drives for Dusty, 3 field goals. He runs it left, it's Arian Foster. 10-5, touchdown for the youngin.
Let's go, Dusty. Go, baby. Go wrong, K.
Who's going to clutch up? 4th and 4. Rodgers back to pass. Rolling right. He's got room. He's got 6. Touchdown for J-Wall. 0's on the clock. How do you feel about a little bonus football? Rodgers throwing left. And a big catch by Galladay. Oh, man.
7 yards. 7
He's going to keep it on the ground. He's doing the same play left. He's got some room. Oh, what a tackle at the 1-yard line. Decision time for J-Wall.
A a chance for his team to go to the finals.
He's going for it. He's going for it. And J-Wall clutches up on 4th down. A touchdown. And they will be in the first into the Madden Bowl final.
It sure was an action-packed night. Looking here at the remaining teams in our bracket, some of the best MCS pros left in Madden Bowl Draft Edition action, as we saw Team J-Wall knocked off Team Dusty in a classic matchup, and they advance to tomorrow night facing off against the winner of this series. Once again, Team Henry and Team Drini getting ready for an epic battle. I now welcome in the two men on today's call, Madden 19 Cardinals Club champion Tyler Davis and the voice of Friday Night Football, Nick Mazesco. They're better known as the Flannel Twins. How nice you guys coordinated. That's so fun. Ty, I'll go to you first. I asked you going into yesterday what we could expect from squads gameplay since these teams had some extra time to lab together. And we saw quite a bit of boost in offense last night's semifinal. So can we expect the same tonight between Team Drini and Team Henry?
Well, first of all, Nick Mazesco, a.k.a. the king of the flannels. I couldn't just leave him hanging. That's my partner in crime. I had to come out here with the flannel as well. Hashtag. We went from hashtag Tank Top Twins, now with the hashtag Flannel Twins. But yeah, in squad specifically, last night we saw a lot more offense. I think yesterday was the most entertaining day of the Madden Bowl so far. It was awesome. I think what we need to see is a little bit more defense, right? I want to see if some of these guys maybe copy the QB blast, start to run that themselves, because, man, they were all over the place, especially J-Wall with all that stick work yesterday. So the key going forward, I think we're going to see a lot of the same stuff, but we need to see some better run defense specifically for that QB blast.
Yeah. Nick, let's focus on these teams ahead specifically, too, getting into the matchup. What makes Team Henry such a threat to Team Drini tonight?
Well, first of all, I'm really glad we decided to coordinate today instead of yesterday on Bring Your Waiter to Work Day. I think that the big thing about Team Henry is that hunger. And you talk about that hunger, it's about not having the belt. Listen, Henry, he's qualified for every live final he's competed in. Wesley, one of the top players without a belt. And as we saw last year with Joke, when he made his run to the Madden Bowl championship, there's something about the hunger of a player who doesn't have a belt that sort of takes over the game at sometimes. You starve for it. You need that belt. And so I think that's what separates Henry and Wesley. Not only are they talented players, but they're both striving for their first belt. And listen, I'm not saying Drini doesn't want another one, but at the end of the day, Drini does already have 2 belts. I think the biggest thing for Henry and Wesley is to make sure that never leaves their mind. They always have to stay hungry, because if you let that hunger go away for a second, Drini's going to knock you out.
They're going to look to stay hungry. We heard Nick mention Team Drini there, so let's get into them. I mean, this is a captain, as Nick mentioned. He knows what it takes to win. So what kind of game plan do you think he has mapped up to get this one tonight?
Drini is here for legacy. He's doing the same thing as J-Wall. He's trying to put the team on his back. He's trying to carry them to another belt. He already has 2 belts. Yes, he wants 3 belts. And he's trying to do it in a whole different mode, in a whole different aspect, in carrying the beast named John and Gucci. And I don't want to say carry, but listen, let's be honest. These captains have been balling out doing their jobs. And Drini has been doing the same thing as J-Wall has been doing, handling his business. Even though the teammates Gucci and the beast named John have yet to have to suit up individually, they have been getting the job done on the field, squads, collectively as a team. I think they're going to have to continue to do that today. It is major for them to pull off this win versus Team Henry and Fancy and Mr. Right Now. It's going to be a tough matchup in squads.
All right. It's going to be action-packed. We know that in one of our favorite parts of this pregame show. Getting your predictions. Let's get into your picks. They're brought to you by Chunky, soup that eats like a meal. Nick, you were talking about how hungry Team Henry is. See what I did there? Chunky, hungry. Who are you going with? Are you going with Team Henry tonight?
Why you gotta do a hungry thing with me? What you saying about me? You're saying I'm hungry? You're saying I always like to eat? Wow, Katie, uncalled for. I think this one's basically a coin flip. I really love both these teams, but I'm gonna go with Team Drini in this one. I think you're going with the hot hand. Drini, what a run to get into the Madden Bowl with his run through the Classic and the Challenge. And we said on draft night, I said I think Drini might have had the best draft. I know he was disappointed when he got the last pick, but how smart he was going John Beast and Gucci. They've got just the emotion behind him, that fire. I like Drini in this one. I do think, though, we actually get a Game 3 tonight.
Okay. I like it. And I usually go after you, but just to be humble, I'm doing great in this predictions part, so I'm saving the best for last, a.k.a. me. So I'm going last. TD, who are you going with tonight?
Yeah, this is a real even matchup. It's so hard for me to go against Drini. It really is because, Drini can put the team together. He can put the team on his back. He's so versatile. But, man, I think that Team Henry is too top-heavy with him and Wesley. MBG, Mr. Right Now, he's fit in well. But Henry and Wesley, so much talent there. I'm going to go with Team Henry.
All right, user. It's all up to you.
The fact that you going after me, I'm kind of scared. I don't know about y'all. Katie's the new mush. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she's the new mush. I took all type of slander. I'm wondering what's up with the production. Like,
but at least I wear it. I'm wearing it, user.
No,
I'm wearing it.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, production. I know who I want to win with my heart, but it depends on what Katie say. So be ready to flip it. I'm gonna ride with Team Henry, Wesley, Mr. Right Now. I think they're real top heavy. I think they get the job done.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned, saving the best for last. And you guys, given that oh my goodness.
Oof. Oh, yeah.
Oof
Oh, yeah.
Doodles.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
That's
this
what
is
I'm
a surprise.
About. That's what I'm talking about. Look
producer,
at all the
Wilfredo
guys
Perez,
you
this
got
is
in
a
the penalty
surprise.
box, Katie.
Thanks,
Look at
Will.
all the guys you done put in the penalty box. I need Katie to receive
That's not the
same
penalty box,
energy.
that's the bench.
Whatever it is.
Oh, my goodness.
They ain't on the court. Whatever it is, they ain't on. Listen, I don't play hockey.
I'm looking sharp in my suit. I mean, another humble brag, but I'm looking sharp.
Yeah. It was too many people to put in the penalty box. They had to just put them on the bench. The point is, you sidelining people, Katie.
Okay, well, here, I think if we can put a positive twist on it, I'm 5 for 5 on picking the wrong team here in the Madden Bowl Draft Edition. So, no big deal. I'm now looking to make it 6 for 6, and I'm going to pick, again, the wrong team. The team that I don't think is going to make it to the championship, and that team tonight is Team Henry. So.
Hold on.
Oh.
What?
Well, yeah.
What type of wordplay is this? Hold on, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, you're actually no.
It works.
You're actually picking Drini then.
Yeah. But I'm looking to make it 6 for 6, and I am picking Team
Drini.
Henry to not make it.
I got Drini. Yeah. Appreciate that production.
Yeah, we've moved on to Team Drini now. Katie, you're all alone again. We can't be with that.
Hey, Team Drini, congrats.
Yes. See you in the ship.
Again. If you look at it a different way, my pick is Drini to advance.
Stop
so
it.
joke's kind of on you guys.
Stop it.
I mean, I'm just saying. But anyway, it's all for good, clean fun. That's all I'm about. You guys can call me the mush. I don't even care. I'm looking forward to a fun night ahead. No matter what, I don't know who's gonna win it, but we're gonna have a great night. And we're gonna have a great call from Nick Mazzesko and Tyler Davis, guys. I'll see you soon. And a special heads up to the chat. Tomorrow night, we have some very special Twitch drops. Be sure to stay with us throughout the evening as we'll be dropping these brand new NFL Draft top 5 picks to add to your MUT squad. Be on the lookout for those. And coming up, be on the lookout for Game 1 in this best of 3 series. Nick says it might go to 3. We are going to find out. We have the first of the night. Team Drini going up against Team Henry in just a few moments in squads mode. Stay with us. The Madden Championship Series is brought to you in part by Chunky, soup that eats like a meal, and in part by Verizon, 5G built for gamers.
He's back on the scene. They know who he be. He's rolling with ease. Might take out your team. That shock value. We're around here won't talk about him.
No one likes living with a broken phone.
You broke your phone, so Verizon broke the rules. For the first time ever, new and current customers can trade in their old and damaged phones for up to $800 off our best 5G phones. Because at Verizon, the network is just the beginning.
More to come on the Madden Bowl Draft Edition after this short break.
Davis over on 3rd and 14.
The NFL Draft is the first major step into NFL superstardom. From the first pick to the last, every rookie has the potential to become an NFL legend. Cement your legacy in the all-new face of the franchise. Rise to fame in Madden NFL 21 Superstar Edition, now up to 75% off. Available on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Origin. Get yours today. Offers may vary or change. See retailer sites for details. The Apex Legends Global Series Championship is almost here. Watch the best teams in the world battle it out for their share of the $1 million prize pool. Coverage starts June 1st. Stay tuned to twitch.tv/playapex to catch all of the action.
Matt, I think I got my fantasy nights mixed up. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Snickers satisfies.
Every time I eat stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, I play this song. But watch what happens when I play it backwards.
Eat 3-topping stuffed crust backwards.
The original stuffed crust, just $11.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The Madden Championship Series is brought to you in part by Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers. And in part by Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Only one spot remains in our Madden Bowl final. Who will take that spot? Team Henry or Team Drini? Two of the great young stars in the game on one side, three of the great young stars on the other. They're great young stars everywhere, let's be honest. Between Team Henry and Team Drini, it's a coin flip as to who's going to come out on top in this battle. Let's take a look at our tail of tape, see how these two squads match up against each other. How about 29 combined EA major appearances? How about 10 combined club titles? Look at that number. I know Team Drini has a little bit of a factor on those average earnings, but 154,000 average career earnings. That's not too shabby for the bank account. It's our second Madden Bowl semifinal. One spot remains in that final. Nick Mazesco alongside the best bun in broadcasting, Tyler Davis. TD, I mean, this is as even of a matchup as it gets. Team Henry with Wesley, with NBG, who a lot of people are saying could be an X factor, especially in squads. And on the flip side, we know about the communication we saw between Drini, John Beast, and Gucci in their first matchup. This squads game is going to be very interesting to see if those trends of offensive explosion from yesterday continue on to today.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. There's plenty of star power in this matchup. These guys have had a few days now to really lab. The thing I want to see is we saw how dominant Team J-Wall was last night. Did they go into Team J-Wall's playbook, maybe steal that QB blast, and then did they find defense for it as well? I think maybe we might see some of them steal it going into this matchup. But yeah, like you said, this is a very evenly matchup squads game, and I can't wait to see who comes out on top.
Well, if you're tuning in for the first time, you're seeing 3-on-3, you're seeing draft, you're seeing a whole lot of new things here for the Madden NFL 21 Bowl Draft Edition. Here's a little refresher as to what's going on here at the Madden Bowl. This year's Madden Bowl is the first MCS event to cross over multiple game modes in a single competition. Each day, two teams made up of 3 Madden pros will clash in a best-of-3 series format. The first team with 2 victories advances to the semifinals on May 2nd and 3rd and boosts their earnings to $30,000. Game 1 will be played in 3 vs 3 MUT squads. The first time in MCS history that the online team play mode will be integrated.
Madness continues!
But the fun doesn't stop there. For Game 2, each team will choose 1 member to represent the squad. To keep things fair, the losing team from Game 1 selects the game mode being played next, so no excuses in a sweep. If a Game 3 is necessary, the same rules apply as Game 2. However, the losing team can't choose a game mode that's already been played. And a new player must be selected to represent the squad. This is sudden death, Choose wisely. 2 teams will advance to the live final on Tuesday, May 4th, and compete for the bulk of the $330,000 prize pool, and not 1, not 2, but 3 MCS belts. Touchdown for 84! This is the Madden Bowl 21 Draft Edition. What a catch! Go! Come on! Let's go! And we kick things off inside Pizza Hut Stadium. 3 versus 3 Mutt squads who will set the tone and take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3 series. It will be Team Henry getting the ball first, and they will take this out to the 25-yard line. Ty, we've seen this, basically for this entire series, save for the first night. This squads game is so important because it takes all that pressure off of you in game 2.
Yeah, it really does. Getting this first 1-0 series lead is huge. Both these teams really struggled on offense in squads when we saw them play last week. So that's why I really want to see if they've been in the lab cooking up. Maybe we'll see a couple more passes. We saw Team Dusty last night with some great passes. So I wonder if some of these guys, especially guys like Henry and Wesley, who are known to pass the ball, if they cooked up any dots for this squads matchup.
All business inside Pizza Hut Stadium. Now you see our highlighted players, the players highlighted in green. John Beeston, Wesley, your offensive coordinators. They control the quarterback and call the plays on offense. The defensive coordinators, Drini and Henry, they're calling the defensive plays. And the head coach, So Not Gucci, and I'm Mr. Right Now, aka NBG. They are making penalty decisions. Nowhere to go on first down for Team Henry.
Yeah, a lot of what we've seen last week. Audibling down to that I-form power look. Bringing those lead blockers over. That's the cool thing about it. You got the user blockers there, but nothing doing. Great defense from Team Drini.
Left to right. Right. Do you want to try to go on this play?
Don't touch the slide. Do not touch the slide.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can. Yeah, I'll try to go on.
You want to be in the linebacker or
Be on the purple, the safety that's in the purple.
Okay.
The safe, then I guess we can spy the safety up top, maybe.
Drini calling out defensive assignments.
Everyone had bust potential there for sure.
We gotta go to goal line.
Who do you like the Uncle Power G?
Yeah, I like this one.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Him here! Come on!
Hey, if they go to church, watch the crosser. Hey.
I got crosser.
Hey, I'm gonna put a 5. On the right.
Should I watch the delay fade? Or
yeah.
The delay
Both those runs.
I'm just gonna make sure.
So you hear Gucci calling out, let's watch for the delay fade. Huge hit. That was that brand new Jamal Adams. You see Team Henry, they're using the new personnel audibling. So that time they subbed in 3 tight ends out of trips to audible down to goal line, but what a hit stick from Team Drini.
All good? Let me get out of there, man.
Nice run for Archie. He'll get 6, but it's not enough. We should see a punt here from Team Henry.
Yes, sir.
Reminder, unlike what you may see normally in Madden, what you're used to playing on the couch, this is Mutt squad, so all 3 players on the field at the same time. And Ty, we've seen teamwork really be important, especially when it comes to that run game.
Yeah, definitely. You got to be on the same page. Communication is key. You need to be able to know where you're going with the ball, who's blocking who. You hear them talking about, like, get on the left guard, get on the right tackle, things like that. They're going to move around. They're going to use motion. Really got to be on the same page. Same thing for defense. You need a guy, a responsibility in a certain area of the field. So you need a guy underneath. You need a guy over the middle, maybe even deep back. A lot of these guys are user in the safety over the top, which can be scary. You don't want to give up that big play. So you need to communicate on all levels of the defense.
Get on the other guy.
Hey, get off Williams.
That should be a dot. That's a laser. That's a steamer. Let's get it, boys.
Wesley just used 3 different words to describe how good
honestly,
that punt
like
was.
2 of our runs, honestly.
A dot, a laser, and a steamer. I haven't heard a lot of steamer. I like that from Wesley.
Yeah,
check their abilities.
Yeah,
hey, John, we're not going to touch anything. Just check their abilities first play.
Make sure I'm conservative.
Yeah.
Drini calling out. They want to check what X Factor and superstar abilities Team Henry has defensively.
If they come on that shotgun or on that RPO, or they're in any RPO, you remember you're just the deep.
Yeah.
Ty, the other interesting thing now These guys actually have tape on everybody playing squad, so they have some idea of what to expect.
Exactly. And you know these guys are students of the game, especially a guy like Drini, a guy like Wesley and Henry. These guys have watched every single play from their opponent's previous games. Now, the thing I want to see is, remember last week when Team Drini, they were pounding the inside zone out of that shotgun tight, pounding the inside zone, and then boom, they hit him with the play action RPO. Gucci was on the receiving end, one of the best plays we've seen. I wonder if they'll go back to it today.
You're going to be on the tackle.
Outside on the
40 foot from the way. Come on. Go.
Give me that.
Go. Out of there.
Push.
I mean, they had multiple guys. They had multiple guys.
Give him some wing play.
Maybe it's all stack up on top of these guys.
Golden ticket, RG3 at quarterback for Team Drini. Back to Bush they go.
And this is great teamwork blocking from Team Drini right now. They're running that quick base out of tight, but you see that right there, they're using the guard and the tackle and using motion, and they're pulling their guard and tackle to the left side for all the lead blocking. I like the strategy so far on those first two plays.
Take the left line back in.
Yeah, I'll be on. Get on the right.
Down. Okay.
You want to hold down or just go straight up? He's tired. He's on orange. He's on yellow.
One more play. Got the field.
No, keep running. Cut him out.
Alright, then wing flex close.
No, not really.
So MBG get on the slide and come above. Yeah, everybody just stack on top of each other.
Hey, whoever's driving that motorcycle outside one of these guys' houses, can you calm down? We got a Madden Bowl semifinal going on.
And you heard Henry call out NBG, get on the
I didn't. All I heard was a motor, Tyler.
Don't worry about it. No motion. We go in. We got fight. Let's go.
Hey, that church left looks sweet too.
They got on my way in the fight. It's not gonna work.
John Beats calling out that out my way ability. Ty, that's one of the most important X-factor abilities over on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. Helps you get better block sheds, especially when you're in a game mode where it's going to be a lot of running. You want those in the defensive line, linebacker position. Great ability. The other thing, too, though, I'm surprised is we're not seeing any of the QB blast. I thought they would really be in Team J Wall's playbook, going to bring out the QB blast, but both these teams sticking with the Vegas Raiders playbook, a lot of under-center power runs.
You keep those QB pass on your play?
No, keep covering. Keep covering.
Oh, they have RG3.
Wait. Oh my God, like, this run is so...
It looks scary, but...
Which one do it?
No, I think they're running cover 2. Slide receiver like picking it.
You want to do a play action?
Yeah, I'll run the wheel route and just try to get over the cloud. Alright, so...
No, we can just try to run the play action.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, Nick, I gotta point out, I really love these Patriots jerseys that Team Henry's rocking. We got, the late '90s alternate swaggy uniforms. I really do love them.
Remember, you have
I love them because that was back in the time when the Patriots weren't so dominant.
Oh my goodness, there it is. A jealous Browns fan.
God, we've been bad forever.
Come on.
We've got one moment right now. Nice throw. How about Drini? We saw Team Drini break out a huge pass play in the quarterfinal. They break out a big one here.
What a dot that was. And Gucci out at receiver making plays. A little swerve to the inside. Almost ran a corner route to the sidelines, and it was a laser. Great teamwork.
Yeah, I didn't know what you call it. I didn't know there was a play action in that, so the contained defense won't work. Get 7 here.
Should take us to the second quarter, scoreless still. But how about the call out there from Henry? He said, I didn't know there was even a play action in that formation, so they had to change their defensive
philosophy. They got 3 on my way. They're using it in the line.
Yeah, they weren't expecting that. That's the type of stuff Team Dream will do to you. They'll catch you off guard. They're having a great drive right now because they got that first defensive stand, too. They get the ball at half, so they want to use all this clock and get some type of points.
Oh, yeah, I'm emotional. Come on, go.
Oh, that play worked.
First versus this down.
Yeah, I thought you were going to bounce that to the outside.
I had the outside too.
Oh my God.
Let's run it again. Hold on. What is going on here?
Oh, let me hit him.
What a gap shoot there to stop Bush on 3rd and 3. Team Drini's going to have to settle for 3.
You heard John B say, let's run it again. I like what we saw, but Team Henry was ready for it this time. Those guys are so good. You can't run the same play on them twice. A lot of the times they blow it up in the back.
Yeah, but you don't need. Nah. I'm not talking about the ag. I'm talking about the route.
Oh, the route running.
I don't touch anything if you want CP run.
But we're just gonna have to watch the defense.
Good drive.
Yeah.
Well, this is very different from what we saw yesterday, Ty. Only 3 points after the first quarter.
Yeah, yesterday was really like an outlier. Like, we haven't seen anything like that. That was just fireworks. That was the best Mutt Squads game of the year by far. And today we're back to what we saw last week. Grind it out, play defense, punt the ball, take your field goals when you can get them.
Hey, get on the right linebacker. Get on the right linebacker. Get on the right linebacker. Go.
Come here. Oh my God. Yo,
all over that shit.
Hey, when someone touches the slot cornerback and I flip, he doesn't go.
Pretty sure I just saw him using the slot.
on the right linebacker.
I'm on the safety. All right.
If that's true.
Well, I'm on the safety.
Pretty sure that's what they just did.
It's just when
You hear Drini calling out if someone's on the slot cornerback and he's trying to flip, the slot cornerback's not going to the other side. So that's an interesting dynamic right there. If you want to get your defensive line correctly, you got to be careful of who you're controlling.
Oh my God.
I was just impressed that I think Drini, John Beast, and Gucci were all talking at the same time, and they all understood each other.
I'm gonna have a 0 flat ready for me.
There's the teamwork.
You can try, yeah.
I got anything right on the safety. Watch any hour ready.
Hey, I'm gonna put him in the quarter so they don't bomb him.
Right. I got everything right.
God, that's you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh.
All right, so that pass right there, if we had it, we got to have a deep seam versus them. Because they were just giving up the middle.
You have to use them using that. Like, oh my God.
Big catch, Mike.
From the sound of it, Ty, from the sound of Team Drini, it sounds like that was a mistake on their parts on defending that deep pass.
Picking left here?
Yeah, it sounded like they didn't get the right zone there. Their usual kind of left it. I didn't think that Team Henry would throw that, though.
I'm so close to
a little bit risky, but it paid off. It was just a post show, got behind the defense to the sidelines.
Right there, that was hard, because like, they had like 2 dudes come in free. Like, that was the only block they could have done.
No.
Who's easy tips?
Oh my God.
What are we doing? Come on, man.
I already called a play over.
Oh, me?
Next time for sure, then.
Yeah, that was you. 4.
Wow, big mistake right there from Team Drini. They basically just put him in field goal range with that free 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
So close. You definitely go on here. Make sure you have QB sneak and fullback dive.
Yeah, no. Going on bounce.
What? Why?
Because we're on fullback dive. I'm making sure we get it.
They're about to run goal line.
I'm going to say this. Like, they don't have deflators either.
Let me take these down. Move this to other. Make sure they're
Gonna guard, they're not doing anything. Lorenzo's not. Wait, he can't.
He's 245. He's 245. I don't know why he couldn't answer it.
Damn, man.
If Lorenzo Neal can't.
How fast was Lorenzo Neal running there? What's his speed rating? Like a 4?
Yeah, really slow. And you hear Henry saying he weighs 245. There's a certain weight threshold in order for them to do the air truck, and Henry believes he's over it. But right there, you saw it. That was some of the slowest, ugliest trucking. And like you said, he couldn't move. It's just really slow.
Looking like me after Thanksgiving dinner. Just tough to move in general.
Go left.
I can power.
Don't say that. You'll get your head on the turkey again.
No.
Oh my God.
Not again. Here goes Dre Archer. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown for Team Henry.
Big blocks, MDG.
They went with the weak side run power. Oh, you hear Wesley saying great blocking from NBG. A total team effort. Dre Archer, too fast, too sticky, gets to the end zone.
I don't like cover 2 just off the fact that
That's all the 20 yards.
We can like lurk underneath. It's hard to stop the run and lurk over top.
One more time, Dree Archer. How good has this Dree Archer item been here in the Madden Bowl?
Yeah, he's so good. High COD, human joystick, so sticky, and Drini is distraught about it.
It's not in this for me.
Don't forget to click off. Don't forget to click off.
Yeah, no, I didn't click off of that. I keep on forgetting that tight slots, tight doubles, tight slots, tight doubles.
Yeah, tight doubles. My fault. I'll call it. Tight doubles.
Yeah, it's in tight. Just say if it's tight slots, because that's good up here.
Close.
Running right.
Hold on. Good.
I'm talking right, also.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go.
Get out of here.
Oh no, Dave, you gotta block that.
Yeah, I clicked that.
There's no reason to stay on right there.
No, that's on me. That's on me.
Ty, something interesting I'm hearing. A little bit of frustration from John Beast. We saw it on the defensive drive. A little frustration with the missed assignments and some frustration on a missed block there.
Watch the left seam.
Yeah, he was a little upset with his team on that play. John is the one, he's the one with the biggest personality on the team. Usually keeps it in check, but yeah, tough break right there. They look like they had a big play. They still got a decent play out of it, but it could have been a touchdown.
They're going to man up. They're going to run a streak.
Hold on.
Remember, they only have one timeout. Drini used 2 of those timeouts in the first quarter.
I didn't know they could motion slide that.
That's fine. You get out.
All right, I'm going to come out of cover 2 versus wing flex close.
What a dot right there from Team Drini. They read the defense, saw there was no hard flat to the outside, so they just put the receiver on a flat route, motioned him out, and there was plenty of space. Nice little dot from Team Drini.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, here we.
Good enough like that.
I don't want to play it too aggressive, but they lose 1 more yard. They're out of field goal range.
It would be a 62-yard field goal from where they are right now.
I'm just playing cover 2 here. Henry, like I'm gonna shoot him with you.
They're in goal line. They're in goal line. They're in goal line. All right, we're gonna stack on top of each other. Okay.
Stack on top.
Get on the safety, MBG. Get on the safety. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good at fullback dive, dude. That's good. You good, Henry?
Yeah.
Call time out. Make them call play.
We need to get yards there. Oh, God.
Oh, we need them to lose a yard. What happened right there? Oh, I feel like I couldn't shoot in.
So John Beast is saying they needed to pick up yards there. Wes is saying they need to lose a yard. So I think the answer is, Ty, they are right on that edge of field goal range.
They are right on it, to your point. I'm surprised that Team Henry called a timeout right there. I thought they might have made him go down to the last second and then make them use the last timeout. But they're trying to tackle in the backfield for another 1 yard loss here.
Clearly, Team Henry thinks that they're in field goal range.
We do one for that.
Okay, do flip right.
That one, though, certainly puts them in field goal range. They get 3. Timeout taken by Team Henry. Be a 59-yard field goal. They got Sebastian Janikowski, the big boot.
I should have shot that for like that, man. That'd been huge.
It's good. 7-6.
Oh my.
Good drive by Team Drini. They did just enough to get to that field goal range. Wasn't pretty, wasn't easy. Couple fullback dives there at the end. They're able to fall forward, pick up the yardage needed to make this a 1-point game.
Try and bust one and then go to half.
You have free train on, right? Let's try to get 10 yards. Try to get this stuff activated if possible.
I've only gotten 1 out of 5, Henry.
So let's get 2 out of 5.
Make sure you put a quarter.
I wish we were in.
No, they're
gonna
miss
that zone.
Turn to the right. I have to block him, I guess.
Yeah, on Power G, I think it like pulls.
Yeah, I should have sized you tackle.
Well, that's 1/2 in the books. Ty, this is the Mutt squads we've come to know and watch. 7-6 the half.
7-6, you're right. Grinded out type of game. Run the ball, play defense. Have some punt steamers, as Wesley would say. And here we are, 7-6. The game is still wide open as we head into the second half.
I refuse to call punt steamers. No, it's not going to work for me.
I'm coming out in cover 1.
Is there any specific reason you don't like it?
Like
I just don't like it, man.
I think
the
they're
right
gonna
side
shoot
is open.
There?
Hold on.
Looks like it might shoot.
Do we have play action? You think we play?
Hell.
What do you use the play action?
No.
No.
One dive.
Dive.
Oh my.
Let's go.
Remember to
They're
watch
on the
watch
safety there.
Oh, this is like deep middle. Yeah.
So Ty, right there, that's a new feature in the game. They audibled 3 times because that is an automatic false start penalty.
We'll help you with a
You gotta be careful. We love to audible in Madden, but you can't audible more than 3 times. You're gonna get that penalty, like you just said. That's a horrible way to start the drive out if you're Team Drini.
I'm gonna individually press the guys on the right.
That's like a second or 7.
Y'all can run it back.
The safeties.
That run looked good too.
Good.
All right, here we go.
Looks like they're gonna try this pass.
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Get off yourself.
Man, bro.
Way to get deep.
RG3 will
Alright,
throw that one
Henry, run cover
away.
3.
Yep.
Tried to catch them off guard there with a play action.
Route.
Trying to bring it's not a bad strategy though, because you can bring the users down thinking it's a run, trying to get them over the top, but everything was covered. Great discipline on defense from Team Henry.
Oh my God. Damn, man, Jonathan.
The NFL draft is the first major step into NFL superstardom. The first pick to the last, every rookie has the potential to become an NFL legend. Cement your legacy in the all-new Face of the Franchise Rise to Fame in Madden NFL 21 Superstar Edition. Now up to 75% off. Available on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Origin. Get yours today. Offers may vary or change. See retailer sites for details.
I didn't want to take a big hit one.
Yeah.
What?
Y'all feeling goal line or eye close? I'm feeling not close.
This is a big drive upcoming here for Team Henry. You don't want to keep this at a 1-point game. You want to get some type of points here. So if you get 3, go up 4, makes it a touchdown type of game. So either way, this is a huge drive for both teams.
Oh no, God. Joe, you can go far outside. You can go far outside when I have that dude block.
Off the sides. What do you want?
Okay.
You want
I'll go outside.
Not a stretch.
No.
My guy Chi-Town Bear tweet. Now this one's hard for me. Team Drini and Team Henry, I respect both and always root for both to win. Remember, use that hashtag at Madden Bowl. You might see your tweet live on there. Something else to point out, TD. You heard Henry say, Joe, you can go outside. For those who don't know, Wesley's old gamer tag, old tag he went by was Joe Rice. So you hear many people in the Madden community refer to Wesley as Joe.
Don't want to pass it.
Yeah, you do. And Henry only calls him Joe. He never calls him Wesley. Wesley Gittins, though, he used to go by Joe Rice. That's really what he made his name on, was the Joe Rice. His first tournament appearance, he went by Joe Rice. And then he just had a, he woke up one morning and said, hey, I need a rebrand here. Went with Wesley, and hey, it's turned out for him. He's made some deep runs. Still yet to get to that belt, but man, he's awful close here.
Let's go.
3rd and 3 and a nice run outside. Dre Archer picks up 4. First down for Team Henry.
Man, my way doesn't go crazy for stuff.
I can't, bro. I'm actually in this.
Oh, of course, we got to show someone named Patriot Moss. Sure. Let's go, Team
Patriots
fan from New Zealand.
From New Zealand, I like it.
Let's stop placating Tyler Davis.
You gotta let him get on his own.
Left.
That look good. Look good.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing.
4-6 normal or something?
Again, consistent yards.
Let's try. We're gonna try 4-6 normal, bro.
You hear Wesley say, I like what I'm seeing, and I agree. That power G out of goal line, there's just so many blockers going to that strong side. You got a pulling, you got a pulling fullback over there going to the wide side. You got the guard on the right side pulling out even wider. You get a lot of those blockers out wide for some extra blocking, as you see here.
Get out of there.
Dre Archer was almost out of there.
How do you stop this?
Let me get out of there.
Few more yards, man.
Our best is part.
Few more yards.
This is over there.
Yeah.
Left.
Jesus Christ.
I can shoot this.
They can't stop this.
I know.
Who do you have?
Let's bring in the third member of our crew. One great user. We were spoiled yesterday with all the offense. Not the case today. We're back to that sort of plotting, run-heavy Mutt squads.
Yeah, absolutely, man. These guys, listen, man. These guys are finding a run. You heard Drini. Drini says, hey, how do you stop this run? And on the other end, you hear Henry say, hey, they can't stop this run. We found something with the power G.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a lot of pride in the Madden community. The fact that both of these guys saw J-Wall offense come out there with the QB blast, and nobody said, you know what, let me hop into that. I was expecting to see somebody switch up and run the blast today, but no, everybody's still in Oakland. And let's see if Henry and them let's see if Drini and them can come up with a stop with this power G. Otherwise, it could get dark.
Power G left.
We got power right, honestly.
Shout out to
Power G left. Power G left. Power G. Oh, okay.
3rd and 4.
Right.
Big third down here.
Come on, get out of there.
Dre Archer. Archer's got green grass. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Team Henry continues to pound the rock.
I'm not kidding.
Goal line offense in Madden 21. They go with the power G, this time the power O to the weak side, and they blow it open with that Dre Archer touchdown.
All right, one stop, and it's GG's. It's over.
Take a look at this touchdown one more time. Very simple. Give it to Archer, cut back left, and nothing but green grass.
Beautiful run right there from Team Henry. Cut back on the power O. Henry with a little smirk. He knows his team's in complete control now.
I didn't do that. That's very slow.
Tackle.
Tackle, MBG. Tackle.
This is gonna go to the.
I don't know. On my way went crazy for so long.
I'm pretty sure this I can shoot it.
You want to try dive?
Hold on. By the way, I have right. I'm taking right. If they pass, I am taking right.
Do we have deep out?
We're running cover 3, so what is MBG getting? So I know what I'm getting.
What do we do?
I mean, both of y'all can kind of like take the middle.
Like smart route.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then take double.
MBG, you look a little deeper than me, right?
Yes.
Motion B.
Drini looks like they're gonna start trying to pass the ball.
One motion would be. Don't.
That's a pick. Out of bounds, out of bounds. Okay. All right, they're trying us a little bit. They're trying to. Okay. Henry, they're trying the user. We like that.
It's disrespectful. We just got straight. I'm not gonna contain here because they're like double teaming it or something.
I'll send spy on someone.
Go.
Let's go.
Back to the ground they go. The chess match continues. That's the first big run we've seen in a while for Team Drini.
You start running over
And they needed it in that spot. You know, Nick, the one thing I will say is this squad's game mode has really brought out the personality in Henry a lot more. Especially last week, we saw a great interview. Today, he's talking a lot more. You know, when Henry's usually locked in when we have these 1v1s, you don't really hear him talk much. But in squads, he's been very vocal for his team.
Good stuff. Let's go.
Derwin, come on.
Lord.
That's the backup running back, too. Backup running back.
Antonio Gibson, his first carry of the game. He doesn't want it anymore. He's going to go to the sidelines, tell coach, I'll just sit. I'm good.
Huge hit from Derwin James. Who else? That's good defense from Team Henry. Remember, at this point, you just want to play bend but don't break. You want to give up any big plays. You're okay with them taking their field goal and using this clock.
Oh, man.
We gotta be there. We gotta be there.
Yeah, they're all on
go.
No, they're cover 3.
If their man stayed out, shade up, I think they could try out route. From a smart routed out route on the outside. He doesn't just trust the throw.
So if he's getting the far right, like, if they have 2 us going right, Henry, you get the deeper one, I'll, like, come help.
I'll be on the running.
Okay.
No, just stay
they're in trips.
No,
put it on a zone drop. I'm gonna run cover.
If we're good to cover 3 down, we can't have.
Alright, so. Okay. So
remember,
losing
team in this game, we'll get to select the game mode of our game 2 in this best of 3 series. So plenty of time left for Team Drini.
All right, we have to be the.
I think they might try an out.
I'll do you on tight end.
No, they tried to go.
He quartered it.
Let's go.
They quartered it.
Try the user if you want. Come on now. And they got a punt. Let's go. A few first downs and it's over. A few first downs and it's literally over.
And Nick, you got to think at this point, Team Drini thinking, to use his point, man, someone should have ran the QB blast. We saw how good it was yesterday. Team Drini, you know, Drini's not known for his offense, but I'm surprised they didn't go with the QB blast because they're bagged out here.
The question is, Ty, and this is the question that you have to ask, is in this game plan they've gone with where John Beast is running the quarterback position,
can't stop goal
do you trust John Beast to have the stick to run that offense, or is this offense one that fits John Beast better? Because Drini's strength certainly is defense.
Yeah, it's a good question, right? Because John Beast is probably your best passer out here, but, you know, you're not passing the ball that often, especially with this scheme. Drini, you know, known for his defense, known for his stick work. Do you let him run the ball? It's a tough call. They felt like John Beast is the best offensive player of the group, so he's the guy running the show on offense.
Doesn't really go anywhere.
I don't want to
try power J again. Yeah. That was good defense.
All right, you want to talk about your ball game here, TD? 3rd and 8. Team Drini only down by one score, but they need to get off the field, especially as we hit the 2-minute warning.
And they're going to hold on to those timeouts here. They could have called one right there, but they're going to hold on to it. If they hold them here, look for that timeout immediately to be called. If Team Henry can get a first down, like you said, that's going to put it in dire strengths for Team Drini. Tough spot.
Okay. Yeah. Get on someone, get on the safety. I'll be on the outside. All right, let the guy in the safety shoot it. What's going on? What's going on? Is anyone gonna shoot it?
I'm shooting. You just don't feel it.
All good?
Yeah. You shot it. Come on.
Really, really good defense there. Great gap shoot right between the center and the guard.
Get on the player.
Team Drini can't ask for much more. They're going to have an opportunity to tie this game up.
Oh my God.
Right up the A-gap with Nnamdi Asamoah. Great defense from Team Drini, and like you said, they're going to have a chance here, but they need to get it together on offense.
Laser.
With that, that's a punt.
A dot.
You want to pass it or just keep running?
All right, come on.
This time Wesley only called that punt a laser and a dot.
I really like the steamer word.
Yeah.
It makes me think of, you know, some clams, some oysters, nice little seafood dinner. But hey,
I'm debating whether or not I want to come out
of
four.
What are you calling this game from the Chesapeake? What are we doing?
Scary. Cover 3 and cover both.
Y'all just have to. Yeah, no, I don't want to get bombed, but I also don't want these dudes to just get to the sideline. They're in trips. Yeah, I'm running cover 4. Okay, same thing again. I'm taking left.
Make sure you spy someone because he stayed in the pocket last time, and that was perfect.
Here we go. What does Team Drini have offensively?
Watch the delay.
Deep out.
Let's go. Throwing it up. What a throw from John Beast. Big play to the 35-yard line, and Drini in business.
What a throw from John. Oh, my goodness. And he led it up the field, too. It was a crossing route, and then Julio Jones with the possession catch on the sideline.
I'll motion over the tight end and run a flat to the right. Block the tight end. No. Block him. So I can motion. Oh my God. Go.
I pressed wrong button. Oh my God.
Well, that was an absolutely disastrous pre-play from John Beast. At time, they still picked up a first down.
John's over here having a heart attack. He's stressed out. Drini's the composed one. He says, okay, John, you pressed the wrong button. You're out of the play. Don't worry. I'll throw a dot to the computer on the right side. I'll handle it for the team.
My bounce.
Why is he so tired?
No, don't click on.
Do not click on.
He's
19 yards of defense.
Yeah, it's the red zone. It's hard, and then they have to get to. Come on. Tight doubles again.
Henry calling out the formations. As the defensive coordinator, he gets to see what formations they come out first.
Okay, all right. If the tight ends are going to
you got to watch that tight end and running back.
Yeah.
Tackle.
Come on, place.
All right, then hurry up. Watch out for the 2-minute warning. I'm gonna come out at man, honestly.
What do we do here?
Is there an
Yeah, no, man, that's fine.
You want to try power row?
I mean, bro, it's really hard to have
Yeah, let's do.
Power row.
Like, they have short in, like, watch the guys with stars. They don't have
Hike
short in
it
and stuff.
fast.
They only have Julio with the sort of thing.
Let's go.
So, Henry, if you're on
Then
that
try
side,
to
watch.
Drini looking for the quick snap.
You're on Julio, Henry,
Flip it
you're
off.
on Julio's side, so if he's on it, like, you gotta play the quick corner round, so.
Yep. Take the safety, MPG. I'm coming out in cover 1 hole, okay?
Alright, they don't have guns in range. They don't have guns in range.
Go hike. Oh my god.
Good
Let's
stuff.
go. Come on. One more play. I don't like that timeout.
Somebody get John Beast like he needs like a sound machine.
Is that eye tight?
He needs some
that was eye tight.
aromatherapy. This dude's stressed out.
That's time.
Yeah, he is stressed to the max. Look at him
Pass
right
it,
now.
you run here.
He is
Alright, I'm feeling
really nervous. But this is the play of the game right here. Fourth in the game.
RPO?
You heard Henry and Wesley. They're basically calling out everything
I
the team Drini wants to do. You saw they said there's no gunslinger there, so they knew it was going to be a run.
Then
This is your ball game. John Beast, you're the quarterback here. You got to get it together. Got to step up in the pocket, make a memory.
I'm gonna come out in zone. I think zone is the best version.
John Beast, grab yourself a Snickers and make a big play. It's 4th and 4. It's 4th in the ball game for a 1-0 lead here in Mutt Squads.
They're going to that RPO play again from last week.
No high ball. High ball.
He highballed and he had him open, and it's overthrown, and that should be your ball game. And look at the faces on Team Drini.
Yeah.
They had both guys on the right side of the field. They had the guy they threw to, and they had the guy on the inside slot position. Both were wide open, and they missed the throw. That is a heartbreaker for Team Drini.
Probably power of that. Or something.
Yeah.
Beast named John.
Can't block anybody.
Looks absolutely sick.
I think, Nick, he might have high passed that route.
And
that's why it was overthrown. Yeah, that's why it was overthrown out of bounds.
Computer just started playing.
Mistake from John.
What the heck?
Henry's got some ghost music playing in his house.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good. Bro, if you could have just heard that song.
Henry, we did. You got a microphone on.
I'm on power G. That good? How the hype?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. But boys, good
First
dub.
down,
Good dub.
ball game.
Bro, I just got so confused. I thought user was pulling.
Heard John Beast right there.
Oh, man.
He's putting it all on himself.
Honestly, that was our worst defensive game I think we've ever played on squad.
That's a tough break.
You know, that was
Tough break. This was a great game.
I
A
did
clutch
so
drive
much
there.
fun.
They fought back. They had it. They went to the RPO play, the play action from last week. It was open. Everything was open. But John Beast just missed the throw by an inch. And Team Henry's going to take the
because I was in
1-0
over G though, and not wide.
Yeah, it could be alignment.
Our offense is
Either way.
definitely good though.
Yeah, I felt like that was really good on offense. They
Yeah,
really
we had
couldn't
the ball
stop
like
us.
3 times and that's 2 touchdowns.
Oh, I'm so fucking stupid.
I guess it.
So now, Nick,
And now we
question is-
expect Ty. We
Yeah.
expect Drini to go into this game too, right?
Very familiar with.
You would think so, right? I would expect it's going to be,
Is Allen still
you
playing
know,
in that run?
it's going to be Drini. Does he? The question is, what does he
Like
choose?
I'm not the playbook.gg.
Does he go with full Mutt? Does he go with Mutt draft?
Now that's our ball game. Team Henry will take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3 series with a 14-6 win in the Mutt Squads mode. When we come back, we will hear from the captains and the decision. Drini, who will he send into battle, and what game mode will we see in game number 2? Find out after this.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of the Madden Bowl Draft Edition.
The NFL Draft is the first major step into NFL superstardom. From the first pick to the last, every rookie has the potential to become an NFL legend. Cement your legacy in the all-new face of the franchise. Rise to fame in Madden NFL 21 Superstar Edition, now up to 75% off. Available on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Origin. Get yours today. Offers may vary or change. See retailer sites for details. The Apex Legends Global Series Championship is almost here. Watch the best teams in the world battle it out for their share of the $1 million prize pool. Coverage starts June 1st. Stay tuned to twitch.tv/playapex to catch all of the action.
This is cornerback Patrick Surtain.
Hey, this is Trey Lance from the North Dakota State Bison.
Hey, this is running back Najee Harris.
And you are watching the Madden Championship.
And you're watching the Madden Championship Series.
Well, it was Team Henry coming out on top in the squads mode, the 3 versus 3, and they'll take a 1-0 lead now. It's on the shoulders of Drini. What game mode? Is he going to send himself into battle? We're going to find out right now. 1-0 Team Henry. Let's bring in our captains. Welcome in, Drini and Henry. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. What a first game we have. Drini, it's on you, man. Down 0-1, looking to force a game 3. Who are you sending into battle, and what game mode are you selecting?
We're sending John Beast to Mutt Drafts.
Very interesting. Okay, so going to Mutt Drafts with John Beast, a lot of people, I've been watching Twitter, Drini, I'm not going to lie, people were saying, should send yourself in. What was the decision sending John Beast over yourself?
I like how John Beast has been playing Mutt Draft, so I feel like I'd be better in salary cap than Mutt. So, you know, if John Beast wins, I feel comfortable in salary cap and Mutt. So that was the planning when it came down to this decision.
Very interesting.
All right, Henry, you heard it there. John Beast, Mutt Draft, what's it going to be?
I'm going to play him.
All right, it's Captain sending himself in, trying to seal this in game 2. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck to both your squads in this all-important game. True. Well, this is going to be a fun discussion. Cannot wait to hear what everyone thinks about that decision. Post-game coverage and the all-important Game 2 analysis. It's all coming up in double coverage, powered by Verizon 5G, and it's all coming up next.
If you were to tell me a year ago from now that I'd still be playing from home, I would say you crazy.
When COVID first got to the United States, I honestly I thought it wasn't a huge deal. I thought, oh, this is gonna be a thing for a month or two, the flu, and then we're just back to normal. But clearly, we still haven't got back to normal.
No, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have thought I was gonna graduate from high school in person, just do a lot. I thought it was gonna be what they told us, that it was a 2-week spring break and not it was a years-long thing.
There's just so much chaos going on, oh, how does one get it? Will there be a vaccine?
I didn't know the seriousness of COVID when it first came out, so no, I wouldn't believe you. Maybe if you say a couple months, sure, but now that it's been really a year, or maybe more than a year, I wouldn't have believed you. No way.
The Madden Championship Series is brought to you in part by Chunky, soup that eats like a meal, and in part by Gillette,
Go all out with an exclusive offer on NFL team razors at Gillette.com/Madden.
First play of lunch. Oh, I gotta see that again. He's looking at not 1, not 2, not 3, but 19 grams of protein per can in chunky chicken noodle. That'll fill him up. Campbell's Chunky. Soup that eats like a meal.
Gillette Pro Glide and Pro Glide Gel. 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you start the day with a clean shave and a clean face.
You're watching the Madden Bowl Draft Edition. Stay with us.
The NFL Draft is the first major step into NFL superstardom. From the first pick to the last, every rookie has the potential to become an NFL legend. Cement your legacy in the all-new face of the franchise. Rise to fame in Madden NFL 21 Superstar Edition, now up to 75% off. Available on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Origin. Get yours today. Offers may vary or change. See retailer sites for details. The Apex Legends Global Series Championship is almost here. Watch the best teams in the world battle it out for their share of the $1 million prize pool. Coverage starts June 1st. Stay tuned to twitch.tv/playapex to catch all of the action.
No one likes living with a broken phone.
You broke your phone, so Verizon broke the rules. For the first time ever, new and current customers can trade in their old and damaged phones for up to $800 off our best 5G phones. Because at Verizon, the network is just the beginning.
The Madden Championship Series is brought to you in part by Verizon. 5G built for gamers.
First, man, I probably played like Madden 05, 06, when I was about 6 years old. I played with the Saints on the Dolphins, one of those teams, but you know how you create players. Everything was a 99, even blocking, even throwing. Even though I wasn't the quarterback, I had everything up at 99. My dad, he never played video games, and I remember last time I played him, I beat him very bad. He didn't want to play no more. You know, playing Madden for so long, then you finally get the chance to play with yourself. I just think that it's just a great and exciting feeling. Just going into it, you know, all the years you've been playing Madden, been dreaming of being on that game for so long, but now the time is here. Some of my cousins, they be playing Madden most of the time, so, you know, I'm excited to show them and see what my rating gonna be. But, yeah, it's gonna be an exciting feeling that they're gonna finally get to play with me. Overall, Madden, I mean, I want to give you an honest answer. I know I'm not going to be in the 90s, but if I'm in the 90s, I appreciate that. But I would say either 85 or 80. I can't be in the 70s. I mean, I want to be at least 80.
Some costly mistakes from Team Drini here in game one, and they fall to Team Henry 14-6. Team Henry with the 1-0 lead in the series. Still another game lying ahead. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Double Coverage, powered by Verizon 5G. Alongside one great user, I'm Katie Emmer, and user, I mentioned it right there, some costly mistakes here in Game 1 for Team Drini.
Absolutely. The communication, a lot of desperation in the end. You know, John Beast missing that overthrow. Drini was open. He just, pressed the high pass button on it, and he really could have just threw that regular. A lot of costly mistakes are what cost him this game.
Yeah. Let's take a look back on these highlights, and when we talk about the mistakes, this was a miscommunication by Team Drini on defense.
Absolutely. 3rd and 10, 2 users on the field, on the same side of the field. Miscommunication. One user drops down. Big first down as they continue to march, and that's how they get in on first touchdown. And they had to pay for it all day. Dre Archer making them pay for it. These guys, they just had the miscommunication on 3rd and 4th down when they needed to get off the field. John Beast getting offsides when they made that big stop, 2nd and 9. And this is the game-deciding factor. Even with all those mistakes, they still had a chance to go down, put some points up, and possibly tie this game up. John Beast kicking himself, knowing he put himself in a bad situation. Now he got his backs against the wall, and he has to step up and win this game right now.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned it right there at the highlights, but let's take a closer look in that second quarter, user. This miscommunication really wasn't a good start, though it was in the second quarter, but it wasn't a good start, as you just mentioned. It really had them chasing the rest of the game.
Absolutely. You got 2 users right here going to the flat. No one is communicating. Say, hey, you take high, I take low. Both of them go low, and then they throw the crosser right over the head of the users. Both of them kicking themselves like, come on, man, we cannot do that on 3rd and 10. We have to get off the field. And those are momentum drives. You cannot let those plays happen. And that right there, that's how they drove down and got the first set of touchdowns that they got. And they just never could get it clicking together communication-wise. It was always somebody messing up. John Beast, he lucked up when he pressed the wrong button. Drini expecting him to hit this gap and guys to do their position. But trust-wise, they just not had the communication down, and that's what really cost them the game.
Yeah, we'll find out how resilient Team Drini is, and by that, we mean John Beast. He's going up, of course, against Henry in Mutt Draft as Drini selects John Beast. He says he's confident in him in Mutt Draft, but do you think he will be mentally ready after a mistake at the end of Game 1? Will he be ready for this one?
I mean, this is a tough situation. To be honest, we always knew this, and we see the way the captains are doing. If they lose this game, they're always going to put in the next best player to try to make sure they get to choose the best position for them, to try to make sure the second best player plays the best mode that he can play in. And that's why John Beast was selected over Drini. Last time, everyone's expecting Drini to step up, but Drini won the squads game last time, so that's why he stepped up like the closer, like let me finish it. But now it's time for John Beast to step up. Can he shake it off? Everyone wanted to see, can John Beast push this to a Game 3? Y'all want to see if Drini can get it done today? John Beast has to step up for the squad. No more riding Drini's coattail. Can the Beast named John step up once again and make history? Can he shock the world? I can let you know right now, Katie, people don't think he can do it. They don't think he can beat the caliber player of Henry, but we're about to see right now, is he ready for the task? Can he shake off all those mistakes last game and pull it out for Drini?
From what we saw in the club championships, it's never say never for John Beast. But of course, as you mentioned, user, he has to respond here in this next game to keep his team alive. We're coming up with the call of that game. Nick Mazzesko and Tyler Davis have the action. Looking forward to it, and we'll see if Team Drini can keep their race for the Madden Bowl Draft Edition Championship alive. John Beast in the mode, getting ready against the captain, Henry. This will be a fun one. Stay with us.
Davis over on 3rd and 14.
The NFL Draft is the first major step into NFL superstardom. From the first pick to the last, every rookie has the potential to become an NFL legend. Cement your legacy in the all-new face of the franchise. Rise to fame in Madden NFL 21 Superstar Edition, now up to 75% off. Available on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Origin. Get yours today. Offers may vary or change. See retailer sites for details. The Apex Legends Global Series Championship is almost here. Watch the best teams in the world battle it out for their share of the $1 million prize pool. Coverage starts June 1st. Stay tuned to twitch.tv/playapex to catch all of the action.
Every time I eat stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, I play this song. But watch what happens when I play it backwards.
Eat 3-topping stuffed crust backwards.
The original stuffed crust, just $11.99. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Matt, I think I got my fantasy nights mixed up. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Snickers satisfies.
The Madden Championship Series is brought to you in part by Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. And in part by Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Well, it was all Team Henry in that Mutt Squad's game. They take a 1-0 lead in the best of 3. And for Team Drini, the captain, he calls in the reliever, the beast named John. Can he force a Game 3? Or will the captain, Henry, seal this one out? And a date in the Madden Bowl final tomorrow. It is John Beast versus Henry in Mutt Draft. Nick Mazesco alongside the best button broadcasting, Tyler Davis. TD, I'm not going to lie. When we started off this format, when we were talking way back last week, we had the question of whether we would even see Mutt Draft, whether Mutt Draft would even get played. All that's happened is we've seen it every day. And Drini tapping on John Beast, telling the beast named John, go get it done, make up for that mistake. Ty, either he's going to rise to that occasion and he's going to make up for it, or he's going to let that squad's game get to him and he's not going to get the job done.
Yeah, that was a big decision by Drini. A little surprised from it. I understand it, but he's really putting all the pressure on John. Did Drini read the room correctly, though? Because John B's confidence is obviously low right now after that overthrow. So that's the big question. Drini putting his faith in John, and we've doubted John all year, and he's always come up clutch, but can he do it again?
Well, this has certainly been quite the tournament. First time here, this Madden Bowl Draft Edition, a new format this year for certainly a unique year. If you're tuning in, you're wondering what's going on. Here's a refresher. This year's Madden Bowl is the first MCS event to cross over multiple game modes in a single competition. Each day, 2 teams made up of 3 Madden pros will clash in a best-of-3 series format. The first team with 2 victories advances to the semifinals on May 2nd and 3rd and boosts their earnings to $30,000. Game 1 will be played in 3 vs 3 Mutt Squads. The first time in MCS history that the online team play mode will be integrated.
Madness continues!
But the fun doesn't stop there. For Game 2, each team will choose 1 member to represent the squad. To keep things fair, the losing team from Game 1 selects the game mode being played next, so no excuses in a sweep. If a Game 3 is necessary, the same rules apply as Game 2. However, the losing team can't choose a game mode that's already been played. And a new player must be selected to represent the squad. This is sudden death. Choose wisely. 2 teams will advance to the live final on Tuesday, May 4th, and compete for the bulk of the $330,000 prize pool, and not 1, not 2, but 3 MCS belts. Touchdown for 84! This is the Madden Bowl 21 Draft Edition.
Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
Will we see a Game 3? John Beast and Henry in the Mutt Draft field. What a game this should be. It will be John Beast the ball first. Chat, listen, I know y'all are asking, are we gonna have some giveaways today? We got some golden giveaways. Some golden tickets we're giving away at halftime of this game. That A.J. Brown item, that Jadeveon Clowney, and that Robert Woods tight end. Remember, guys, be active in the chat. We'll be giving these three items away at halftime, and we'll have a dump truck of all these items at the end of the night. Ty, these golden tickets did not disappoint.
No, they did not. That Robert Woods is a beast. We've seen him on pretty much every team here in the Madden Bowl. He's been a prominent role player for a lot of these teams at that tight end position.
So remember, be active in the chat as we head into Mutt Draft. It will be John Beast with the ball first.
I didn't get it.
And the first time we're seeing John Beast compete in a one-on-one format.
Corners were so bad. I mean, my safeties were so bad. I couldn't play.
And John mentally has to get that last game out of his head. You know what I mean? He made the overthrow, but you have a new slate now. Drini, the captain, is putting all his faith in you to come up clutch. And think about this: if John can come up clutch, we could potentially have a Drini Wesley Game 3 matchup. But you know the captain Henry, he wants to put this away now.
Playing on Facebook. There's a base book.
Alright, so he's in Miami.
He's in Miami.
Alvin Cook picks up 11. Mutt Draft, 23-round draft where players and playbooks are chosen. Each round you have a choice of 3 players.
You know.
Biggest thing about Mutt Draft, no abilities, no gunslinger, no out my way, no one step ahead. This is just straight up ratings on ratings. Dalvin Cook with the carry to the 40. Little stop and go to the 35-yard line.
And if you need a confidence booster, that'll do it for John Beast right there. A little RPO bubble, but he hands it off to the running back. Instead, Dalvin Cook gets a huge gain down the left sideline.
Poetry in motion right here. That's perfect.
The base, I don't have to play that too much in this.
How about John Beast rocking the Texas Longhorn legend Vince Young? Monte Freeman picks up a yard.
Yeah, I was saying, I'll put Ogden in there. Sorry about that.
I don't know. I'm batting with them right now.
There's Devontae Freeman again getting the carry. He'll get 8 of the 9 he needs, 3rd and short.
And this time, John Beast came with the quick snap. He recognized something he liked. Henry wasn't ready for it. Came out, quick snap, the RPO inside zone, hands it off, gets 9 yards, put himself in a manageable 3rd and 1.
We don't got air truck, do we?
Yeah, Sable, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, though.
3rd and a yard.
It's got to be Tyrell.
Fullback dive. Wow.
I don't know what the hell was that, but.
All right, let's just hold him for this.
John Beast still a little flustered, it seems, TD.
Yeah, a little bit flustered. He's got to get composed here, but he's got a good opening drive. Went with that fullback dive. You heard him say Drew Sample. He could potentially air truck, but he didn't need it. Wide open gap right up the middle.
He's in that look. He could probably win base.
Mike Evans motions from left to right. Young hands it back to Devontae Freeman.
Dude, what did my
and Freeman will pick up 2.
Yeah, I don't think he got the motion.
A little surprised Henry doesn't have an answer for these bases and inside zones out of the trips tight end set. You see John Beast going again with the quick snap. Henry staying in that big nickel over G, but no answer for those inside zones so far.
Dude, the buttons are different. Hike it. Come on.
Takes the snap. It's Dalvin Cook. Another first down for the Beast.
Yeah, hold my hand for 3.
John Beast seems fired up, TD.
Yeah, he's got a chip on his shoulder right now. You can tell he's moving with tempo. I love the play call. He went from trips to the left down to the RPO to the right. But the one thing I'm worried about, John Beast, is you can have this chip, you can have this hunger, but you can't let it get to you like this sometimes. But he looks good so far on this first drive.
I may be thinking, well, he's got a for sure touchdown, but inside the 10-yard line, it is so tough to score. In the game of Madden 21. Second and goal.
Let's go! Come on!
It's Dalvin Cook. He's got a touchdown. Too easy for the Beast. This is a new Beast, Tyler Davis.
The Beast has been unleashed. He's upset about his previous performance. He's bouncing back, and what an opening drive to start it off, giving his team a 7-0 lead up in this Game 2 matchup.
Hecker boots this one. Let's see Henry on offense.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah, kill it.
That was a fun little bounce for Henry. Let's take a look at this one more time. I said it was tough to score inside the 5, and John B said, Nick, no, it's not.
Yeah, just goes with the power out to the right side, untouched. Drini's fired up for his teammate that he put in the hot seat.
Come on, man, what's that?
We've seen do-rag books. We've seen bandana Drini. Now we got hoodie John Beast.
Hoodie John, let's go. I love it. John Beast, he's on a mission right now. This guy's fired up, and that's one thing about John. He has a huge personality. That's why he has one of the highest swagger ratings in the MCS player ratings. But man, look at the look in his eyes right now. He looks dialed in. He really wants to bounce back.
That's all I'm saying. I know our ratings adjuster user is back there.
I don't know how everybody got
No, he's in my.
If John Beast comes away with a win, Team Drini comes away with a win, we better see that swagger rating for John Beast go even higher. Cam Newton at the helm for Henry. Current New England Patriots second-string quarterback Cam Newton, because it's the Max show now.
Oh boy, don't get me started. I'm hoping for
Tyler Davis is the biggest
Mac
Mac Jones fan around.
No, the resurgence of Cam Newton is coming because I'm not ready for the Mac era.
Return at the Mac. Ingram with the catch and a first down.
He sent 5.
And it looks like Henry got the Carolina Panthers playbook, which in my opinion has one of the best bunches in the game, has that bunch offset formation, has to play double post. So Henry with a great selection here, getting that Carolina playbook on offense.
First and 10. Cook splits off the bunch. Newton back to pass. Henry rolls left. He's got all sorts of open. Nice click on and swerve. And he swerved a little too hard. Kelsey's foot was on the line.
And Henry was way too late with that read. Had the flood concept, the tight end corner out a smash return wide open, and he was a couple seconds late, and unfortunately couldn't get the feet down.
Newton. Underneath this time. You ever heard of that guy? I think it's Randall Moss.
Talk about a Patriots legend.
Do 10
right
plus
there,
right here with
Randall
5
Moss, the GOAT.
If you don't have 5 yellows, just put the regular yellow. Just shade down. Yeah, he's Carolina. You don't have to quarter the safety. Just put him in the third.
Kelsey picks up 6.
Not too bad, you know, if you're John Beast and you got a guy like Drini to help coach you. Drini, one of the best defensive players in the world. You hear him already saying, calling out, he's in Carolina. You don't need to make that adjustment on the bunch side. So Drini calling out a lot of things here to help John Beast on defense.
Oh, come on, give me that pick.
Little play action. Ooh, that one. Tight window throw. He's lucky it's not going the other way. Bates swatting that one to the ground. 3rd and 4 for Henry.
Hey, remember when you're
interesting play call from Henry right there. I think he was trying to catch John off guard. That was outside of Henry's wheelhouse. Audible down to an I-form play action.
Right side.
Something you don't see Henry do too often.
These
aren't working.
Looks like he's going to double post.
Just have to quarter the outside cornerback. You can deploy the safety.
No way, bro! Oh my God!
He's gonna get an illegal contact. It's a free play.
Oh, he was bad, bro. I tried to run back to that curl after nothing's open, bro. I tried to run back. Come on.
Because like he had like a flat and 50 degrees above it. I don't know.
Like, just let me run back. Just let me run back.
You want him on 5? You're not just regular.
Yeah, we could try back there.
3 yards to get 3 this time.
But it's not open.
7-0 after one.
If you want it, you can hit the line too, so that the D-tack can get a little more crazy.
Newton back to pass. Step it up, nowhere to go. Great defense there. John B's D-line making a play. White makes the sack.
And both teams are actually doing a lot more coaching than I thought we would see. I expected it from Drini a little bit, but Wesley's in Henry's ear a lot as well here. Drini calling out all the defensive looks. Gucci a little bit too to help John Beast.
No matter what you do, just don't let him roll up the pocket.
Newton on 2nd and 11.
Oh, wait, that's the throw.
Back across his body.
Oh my God.
Cook makes the catch. What a catch from Dalvin Cook. It nets him 0 yards.
He's not in field range.
I can't believe Henry threw that, rolling out right through a backside to the hitch route, and he's able, or to the option route, and he's able to convert that. Very risky pass there from Henry.
Henry's competed in 6 MCS events that he's eligible for. It's his 6th live final appearance.
Oh my God, let me bake that.
3rd and 11. He's got him open. That's Curtis Samuel to the 16-yard line.
And Henry has some of the best route combinations you'll ever see from bunch. That time he went with the verticals, but he brought everything to the bunch side. The whole defense shifted over there. John's user did. What do you have on the backside? A dig route coming across the middle, wide open. Great read to convert.
The solo side just blitz. So you can still have some pressure.
Ingram wide open lane. Touchdown saving tackle. Mark Ingram to the 3-yard line.
Good 7 right here, Henry.
The thing I've been impressed with Henry all year is he's obviously one of the best passers in the world, but this year in Madden 21, he's been more willing to run the ball as well. He stayed balanced with his approach. You saw it right there, audible down to the power O. Mark Ingram gets him down to the 3, and now he's trying to score to tie this game up.
Just turned 18 years old, Henry Leverett from Braidwood, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. $71,000 and change in career earnings in the MCS.
In DC especially.
Looked like went for a little Cam Newton QB sneak. He gets the 1. He picks up 2 yards. 2nd and goal. Back to goal line.
Get over the center.
There's a fullback dive. Oh, what a hit. Luke Kuechly, the legend in the backfield.
Henry sniffed that out from the start. Or excuse me, John B. sniffed that out from the start. You saw him back the linebacker off. Luke Kuechly, boom, blew it up right in the A-gap. Look for Henry to go back to that power O.
No.
Trying to get outside with Ingram. Oh, but a great tackle animation for Henry. Ingram rolls into the end zone, and 6 points on the board as Henry looks to close this out.
Really good.
It was good defense from John, but Henry's able to fall forward into the end zone with Mark Ingram, and we have a ball game.
14 plays, 4.5 minutes. Let's get it, man. Trenches. All right. You know you could try against base, though? What?
Yeah, you can start,
and then user.
Ty, as we look at this touchdown again, John Beast did everything right there. Just sometimes the Madden gods are smiling on one player.
Yeah, he got to the edge. You see there, just falls forward, breaks the plane, and super fortunate for Henry.
Ty, is there anything to do there defensively? Is there any different way to make that tackle?
No, there's nothing you can do because his user actually got taken out of the play. He got picked up by a block, so he had 2 computer you guys to the outside. Can try to click on, which he did, but nothing you can do when you get that animation.
Finally, Henry able to shoot that run. 2-minute warning. Big 3rd and 6. Ty, this feels like if Henry can get a stop here, the momentum has shifted.
Yeah, the pressure has really built here onto John. John wants to be able to pound that rock from that base out of trips. If Henry takes that away, we're going to have to see John go to the air.
Third and 6, play action pass. John Beast looking downfield, there's no one open. Needs a bounce, he'll throw this one away, it'll be 4th down.
Good defense, man.
And I don't know if the chat out there noticed, but Henry was just sitting and waiting for that tight end delay fade. He knew that, he calculated out before the play even started. That's what John wanted to go to, and Henry was just waiting for it. Took everything else away. That is phenomenal defense by Henry.
What do you want to do?
I was gonna say you should sometimes mix in 75 too. Quarters. Yeah. If you see the running back get sent out, do your thing.
John Beast, only 18 years old.
Remember, you do not have to quarter the safety. You can just, okay.
Reminder, you know, John Beast, this is only his second MCS Live final. His first one was that club championship. He top forward as the Steelers club champ. What a run he made. Also won the first ever Yard Invitational. I mean, what a start to this career. You sometimes forget how young John Beast really is.
Yeah, you know, if there was a Rookie of the Year award, which there should be, by the way, we should definitely have a Rookie of the Year award in the MCS. You'd think it'd got to go to either John or Dusty, and I would say John has the lead in that race. So John has had a tremendous first real year to his Madden career here in Madden 21.
Took home $50,000 from that club championship performance.
Go!
2nd and 6. Scream, Dad. That's going to be an intentional grounding. Good defense from the beast named John. Here we go. 3rd and 16 for Henry.
John dials it up out of the 3-3-5 wide, brings the heat off the edge. Now looks like he's in the 1-4-6, so expect the heat to really come here for Henry. Henry might even audible down to try to run the ball versus this, try to get those pancake blocks.
You have to hit the line. Oh. Make sure you don't give up PA play right here.
Lobs it right side. That's Curtis Samuel. He makes the catch. Nice call by Henry, but really good man coverage. Henry.
No lie, I think he had the tight end for a touchdown.
I wasn't even looking over there.
I knew he was about to pass
He
right
just
there.
whoop him.
What a chess match going on right there. You saw John was in a defense that he didn't want to be in versus the run. He put the safeties in spies, so Henry tries to trick him with the play action to go over the top, but just didn't have enough on it, and he's forced to punt.
Just trying to get the first.
We get ball at half.
Oh, let me get a come on.
Don't forget, guys, at halftime we'll be giving away those golden ticket items.
Might do something stupid.
Jadavian Clowney, Robert Woods tight end, and A.J. Brown. Make sure you're active in the chat. We'll have a dump truck at the end of the night.
Exactly. I gotta watch out for the quick hike.
Yeah.
Hey, what you can do, actually after this.
No, Vince! Vince, no!
Is that open?
Oh my
God.
God.
No, on the run, inaccurate. He had him open downfield, and Young sailed it.
35.
Oh, John had the flat initially on the left side wide open, and then Henry came down to bite on the tight end delay fade, allowing that crosser to get open. But, man, the story of the day for John has been overthrows.
3rd and 5. 32 seconds remain in the half. John Beast and Team Drini down 1-0 in the best of 3 series. Henry sending some heat. What a throw over the middle, but Henry dropped, but Evans drops that one, and John Beast absolutely live it.
That was a good read by John, it really was. Henry brought the heat, he bit on the underneath drag route. John had a post going behind, he threw it right to him, but Mike Evans can't come up with the catch.
We need what? Like a 33, 17, 12. We need 25 yards, or 29 yards.
Not too far out of field goal range as Henry. Wasn't the best punt from John Beast either. The emotions of the game getting to the Steelers club champion.
Oh, no, it's going back outside.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I know.
Heat, down goes Newton. Great call by John Beast, bringing the pressure.
All right, we get ball.
And it looks like Henry's comfortable going to the half, knowing that he's getting the ball.
He literally hasn't included.
Yeah, John with a little risky gamble right there, but it pays off, bringing the heat. And Henry's comfortable taking the 7-7 tie into halftime. He feels like he has the momentum going forward.
Ty, I'm surprised we haven't heard anything from Drini telling John Beast to settle down. You're fine, you're good. That's what we saw from K-Mac. Even though Team Dusty came out on the losing side, there was a lot of that temper. You're okay. John Beast right now might be a little in his head.
Hey,
I agree. I think John right now needs that veteran presence in his ear to tell him it's going to be okay, to relax and get ready for the second half.
The only drive where we had time to actually walk down the field.
What a game we have so far. 7s apiece. Team Drini looking to extend the series to a game 3. But Team Henry and the captain looking to close it out in 10 minutes. We'll find out whether we have more action tonight or our Madden Bowl final is filled. A reminder to everyone, the Snickers Moment of the Year polls are open. Head on over to Madden League Ops in order to relive each moment and vote for your favorite one. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern for the Madden Bowl Draft Edition final to watch who wins a yearly supply of Snickers. It's time to relive one of those moments right now when Team Dockery won the inaugural Yard Invitation. Game 5 for all the marbles. It's Team Dockery and Team Aaron Ashley Simon. Drive number 2 up the seam. Got him! Dockery in control.
Absolutely nasty stick work by Team Dockery.
Getting closer. Down by 6.
You got it! Come on, man! Yo, get up, finish it, boys! Finish it! Give it to me!
Looking for the win of the pass! And they're gonna win it!
Touchdown!
The Beast named John, Noah, and team captain Dockery. They are your yard champions. And joining me now, of course, Tyler Davis and one great user. User TD, we had so much fun with that Yard Invitational. What a fun event. User, I'll start with you, man. I don't know. That was certainly a jump into unknown waters for us as we went to a mode we hadn't played before. But, man, our celebrity guests turned out. The Madden players turned out. And I thought it was one of the most fun broadcasts we have seen at Team Dockery with that come from. Remember, he had the last pick and found a way to win that tournament.
You're right, Nick. You know, that was a lot of fun. We counted Team Dockery out. We didn't think they had a chance. And somehow they clutched up. My God, a beast named John. That's where the legend started and kept rolling. And then, you know, with the interception, then they was able to punch it in. Listen, you got to be hyped about that play right there. I still don't think it's Snickers Player of the Year, even though John Beast, the other one, the win over Joke, is still 5% behind. I think y'all still got to push that vote up a little bit more. Drini's trying to run away with it.
And Ty, you know what? What I love the most about that is when we saw those influencers on the field with our Madden pros. That's what I love about the Yard is think of the possibilities, the people we could throw on there. You didn't need to be a Madden pro to have fun in the game of Madden and to compete for a pretty great prize pool.
Yeah, that was such a fun event. You know, being a Yard champion myself, I was impressed with the teamwork that Team Dockery showed. They really got along with Noah and John well. They were the true underdogs of the event. Like you said, Team Dockery had the last pick, but it all came together. They were the Yard champions. And make sure you guys are getting those votes in because the polls end tonight. We're going to reveal the winner tomorrow night. I can't wait to see who wins this moment of the year.
Head on over to League Ops. Get your votes in now because you're not going to want to miss out and chime in on who's going to take home a year's supply of Snickers. I'm just mad that I'm on the call for some of these, and I'm not eligible for any Snickers whatsoever. I've been told I don't get anything, and I feel like that's a shame. But let's get away from something that makes me mad, and let's get away from something that makes me happy. We had some giveaways in the chat. I know you guys are wondering who won those golden ticket giveaways. Let's start off with that tight end, Robert Woods, our winner. Wind Racer 91. Congratulations to Wind Racer 91. Not one of my alert tags, but that's fine. Maybe I have a shot at that A.J. Brown golden ticket ultimate team item. Frotol. Shout out to my guy Frotol. I see Frotol out there in the chat. Shout out to Frotol. You got that A.J. Brown ultimate team golden ticket. Last but not least, the one that I really wanted. Current Cleveland Brown, Jadeveon Clowney. Silver Legend 313. Shout out to the 313, my Detroit friends. Congratulations to Silver Legend. Remember, we'll have that dump truck giveaway at the end of the night, so stay tuned, stay active. Let me know in the chat who you got winning this game. Will it be Henry or will it be John Beast? Ty, we're 10 minutes away from finding out. This is a huge drive.
Yeah, this is a big drive here. I really feel like Henry has the momentum. Got it together in the end of that first half, and he's going to start the ball here in the third quarter.
Big shout out to User, by the way. User's got a tough job, Ty. While we know when we have to be here, we know we got to work during the games. User's like the on-call doctor. I assume our producer, Will, just gives him a call and goes, User, get ready to go. We're putting you on camera.
Yeah, User's ready at all times. Any moment he could get called into duty. You know, user being the ultimate professional, he's always ready to give some great insight.
We did catch him with a mouthful of pizza yesterday. He might have a couple people open. Samuel, though, feet in bounds at the 34-yard line.
I thought he might have had that streak deep down the field, but he goes with the C route. Love the route combo there, using some motion, creating a little flood to the weak side, able to toe tap those feet down.
Match, double flag, all right.
Oh,
Cam
God. Who's he throwing?
Screamed at.
Who is he throwing?
Who's throwing to the running back? I seen it from the thing.
They just have to run the ball here now.
I like what John Beast is doing with pressure, really mixing up when he's dropping into coverage and when he's dialing that heat up.
Yeah, apply some of that pressure onto Henry, force him to make a read quickly. Make sure your user's prepared, though. It looked like it was there. I thought Henry might have been throwing a book on that play, but he's fortunate that it was just batted down at the line.
The biggest thing with the strategy, we got to get points. Put some pressure on him.
If you're not going to shift, back up with the user.
Nice tackle on Dalvin Cook.
The
34-yard line, 3rd and 10 for Henry.
Wesley chimed in a little bit, coaching up Henry, saying, look, at the end of the day here, all you really need is points. Make sure you get these points no matter what to apply the pressure back onto John.
Third and 10. Notice to I form. Henry looking to make sure that he can at least get a field goal out of this. Can he pick up a first down on the ground? Big hit on Ingram right as he tried to break through the line. So John B's playing that bend, don't break defense. He'll force Henry to settle for 3. Yes, Henry just setting his audibles there.
Yeah, I think Henry actually had the wrong audible set on the play he audibled down to. I think he wanted a dive or a stretch. He didn't set the audibles, and that cost him right there because John was in that 1-4-6. At the end of the day, Henry forced to kick 3.
Kick is away. 10-7 our score, and let's see if John Beast can respond. The NFL Draft is the first major step into NFL superstardom. From the first pick to the last, every rookie has the potential to become an NFL legend. Cement your legacy in the all-new Face of the Franchise Rise to Fame in Madden NFL 21 Superstar Edition, now up to 75% off. Available on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Origin. Get yours today. Offers may vary or change. See retailer sites for details. Back to the I form. Goes John Beast and Henry. Henry almost completed that handoff for John Beast.
Henry was ready for that, to say the least. Right up the A-gap with his user, shooting the gap. You talk about stick work. We talk about it so much on offense, you know, all the moves you can do, but if you can do that type of stuff on defense, that's going to raise your stick work level.
Come on.
Let's get a stop right here.
Hey, come out and trip to the short side. And then flip it. And then run PA. I guess run PA, you can't go.
Huge 3rd down here for John Beast. Boy, he could use a good play just to settle things down.
Yeah, you see him flipping his trips here. He's trying to get the defense aligned differently, and that's why Henry had to call a timeout. So you heard Drini say, come out in PA counter go and flip it, trying to get the numbers to the trip side when he's in that nickel defense. That's what happened. Henry was forced to call a timeout so he could get aligned correctly here.
3rd and 13. He's going to keep the trips on the short side. Motions Freeman from right to left. Play action pass. Does he have a dot? Rolling left, that crosser, it's not there, and Young will pick up 4. Call it a long 3, 4th and 9.
A little interesting, Nick, that he stayed with the trips to the short side. I don't know if he thought he was running out of time or what, but Henry is just all over that tight end delay fade. John's tried to go to it a couple times, and Henry is just waiting on it with his user. Great defense once again.
Kick is away, and he'll have a chance to return this. It's Ingram.
Get in that catch.
That's
to the 36.
We need though.
By the way, we would be remiss if we didn't shout out our watch parties tonight. We got Joke, Kiv, DK Nice, Trey, Blocky, and Joel. Shout out to all our guys hosting watch parties out there. Finals tomorrow night. We'll be handing out 3 belts live right here. Now John Beast had to use one of those timeouts.
out of spot.
And I think this is the biggest drive of the game so far for both teams. If Henry's able to go down and get 7, that could potentially put this thing away. John, at the least, has to force Henry to kick 3 to stay in this game.
Do it a little closer if you want to do what you're about to do.
Clock going to continue to be a factor. No, Henry's got his eye on it. 1st and 10.
Yeah, you think I can throw that corner?
No.
Throws that one away.
Nick, you talk about...
Did you see the user there from John?
That's what I was just going to say. You talk about an elite user ability. John just basically took away 2-3 routes with it by himself with one user, forcing nothing for Henry to do but to throw it away. That was impressive.
Baseline if he moves out. Okay. Let's take baseline.
Newton.
I gotta have something underneath.
Once again, great defense
You
from
could try to see that
John.
first play.
3rd
Yeah,
and
you
10.
zoned up again, but throw it as long as it's 10.
I have a dot if he sends far. He's probably gonna call 1-4-6 though.
Henry saying I might have a dot if he blitzes me here. Sends 5 guys. Henry looked like he was trying to set up the deep bomb that play. Now you see John back in the 1-4-6. What does Henry do here to counter?
Flip a bunch to the left side. Ingram on the right hip of Cam Newton.
Here, I'm gonna eye for him.
What?
He did.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Curtis Samuel makes the catch.
You should know huddled him, Henry.
You got to run cover 3 if you're right.
And he's in disbelief right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what he's so shocked about. That looked like a pretty good dot to me by Henry. I mean, it was just an in route, low pass, possession catch, was open.
Can I like cut inside right there off the start, maybe?
Here we go.
Hard to read. What is he just gonna do?
Cover 3. Yeah. Cover 3. Cover 3 when you're 1-4-6.
Second and 8. Henry looking to close this one out for his team. He has the drag wide open. He'll hit Randy Moss to the 45. Henry right on the edge of field goal range. 3rd down and 4.
And that's the play that Henry's kind of gone to all game. He goes with double post. He has a drag coming to the C route side on the backside. He also has a curl over on the bunch side. But John has played good defense against that play
setup. You're probably going for it on 4th no matter what you do. So you just kind of this out.
Kelsey picks it up.
Let's go to the 4th.
Did he get nanoed on the left side?
With how much time is that?
Yeah, I think he got the nano detection. He could have came free off the left side.
Yep.
But that was a big 1st down to be able to take this to the 4th.
4's up in the chat. We're 1 quarter away from either having a Madden Bowl final or a Game 3. Can John Beast get a defensive stop, or will Henry close this one out? We'll find out in 5 minutes of game time inside Pizza Hut Stadium.
And you got to think the ultimate controversy here lies on Drini, right? If John Beast goes on to win this, Drini, made the greatest decision ever. But if John Beast goes down to lose, people are going to say, should Drini put himself in this spot to force a Game 3?
Had it.
Drag to Cook. Breaks the tackle, picks up 8.
That was a yard game.
It looks like the first time you ran Mabel, the bag. I have to go back to that. Ball now.
Second and 2, it's that play action. Henry trying to catch him with it again. But no one's open downfield. There's the delay fade. Travis Kelsey shaking him off like Taylor Swift. He picks up a 1st down.
And that was a great play by Henry, but I need to talk about what John Beast just did also. He got stuck on his D tackle and would allow the skinny post to be a free touchdown. Somehow, miraculously, John Beast clicked onto a safety after he was stuck on the D tackle. And I know he gave up a 1st down, but that could have been an easy touchdown for Henry.
Oh my God, what a spot.
And Dalvin Cook's going to walk into the end zone for Henry. That could be ball game. John Beast beside himself. Henry can taste a Madden Bowl final.
And it doesn't matter because Henry is just too smart. He audibles down to the power O. Wide open run, goes into the end zone, and now all the pressure is on John Beast down 2 possessions.
Take this out to the 25-yard line. Take a look at it one more time. This one, I think even I can make that run work.
Wide open hole, great blocking. And John Beast back to the hands on the head, very upset with himself.
Game is not over yet, young fella. Down 10, still 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Thing is, he's got to find some passing offense, Ty. I believe right now he has 0 yards passing.
Yeah, it's been rough. He's trying to go to this PA counter, go with the delay fade. Henry's been all over it. The other thing, too, is he used that timeout in the third quarter. That could come back to bite him potentially here as well.
First completed pass of the day. Nets John 6 yards. Go back to the ground where he's had some success. He'll get 3.
Please run base on us, John Beast.
Hey, have you tried
Please.
the wide cross?
Please run base.
Because he keeps getting up beat.
I love Drini getting involved here. The captain trying to show some leadership. 3rd and a yard. Henry's user just decided to play a little roll around on the grass right there and allowed John Beast to pick up a first down.
Yeah, John Beast kind of had everything open there. He had the tight end drag, he had the crosser, goes to that crosser, and converts. Now John's got to use a little bit of tempo here, got to get moving.
Down by 2 scores. Back to pass. Once again, Willis is on the ground. They got a little wobble legs over there.
All right, the biggest
And
thing
these
here
are mistakes you can't make right now if you're Henry. You don't want to give up any plays. Just get on your user, sit back, no big plays. You can't be stuck on the ground. That's not going to do any good. John Beast's going to have an easy completion.
Play action. It looks like he thought for a second about trying to throw that to Y.
I thought he might have thrown that. He playmakered up the field to the pylon, but it was a good user by Henry. He stayed back on it, forcing John to get out of bounds with his quarterback.
Evans motions from left to right. 3-man rush from Henry. Young stepping left. Nobody open. He'll throw this one away.
Really good defense.
And that's the type of defense you want to play right now if you're Henry. Just straight coverage across the field, nothing open, only rushing three guys.
With this pass right here,
Make
throw
him
it
sit
away.
in the pocket and eventually throw it away.
14-minute warning.
Play action. Rolling right, he's looking for that crosser. It's
Let's go!
Is it there? Is it there? What a catch for the beast named John! A huge score, and Team Drini's still alive. The defibrillator from John.
John Beast is a fighter. There's just no quit ever in this kid. Mike Evans gives him an animation that he really needed, though. It goes up high, gets that aggressive catch, gets the feet down, and he has life. Still 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to go.
And that dot brought to you by Snickers. 17-14, one more time. Mike Evans making big plays.
Yeah, he just waited for Henry's user to leave him, then he threw it back to the end zone, and the beast is fired up.
Oh, one stop!
Here we go. Can he get a stop on Henry? That's the question. Dalvin Cook picks up a yard. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
What was I going to say? What was that?
Get a first down.
Hey, John.
We'll leave a minute on the clock.
You want to try out the cover 3 buzz adjustment?
No. It's too late for that.
Like a pitcher and a catcher. John Beast shook off the sign.
Yeah, Drini, giving a little advice, and John Beast doesn't accept it. I like it, though. John Beast, play your game. You got to this point right now in the game. Play your game, stick to it. But we'll see. Does it come back to bite him if he doesn't take Drini's advice? Because Henry's going to the air at this point.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, tight window throw to Randy Moss. By the way, got to give a big shout out. Just got to text him. Shout out to the man with the golden voice. Rico Williams watching back
Oh, cover 3.
at home.
If you get a first down,
Shout out to Rico. 3rd and 6.
Go blitz, spread
A
line.
legend.
Bye.
Rico Williams, man. I miss him.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
What does Henry go to here? And does John Beast have a stop? Gotta expect maybe a timeout here from Henry.
Yes.
Nope, he's gonna snap it. He's gonna snap it. Big tackle for the Beast. 4th and 4.
One timeout.
And it looks like Henry's got to pump this one away, and John Beast is gonna have a guap drive.
John Beast comes up big again. You see the smile on Gucci's face. You see the stress on Drini's face. Here we go. John Beast is going to have a money drive to either tie or win this game. That was kind of a conservative approach from Henry right there. He didn't really go out aggressive to win it, and now John Beast gets a chance.
By the way, after I mentioned Rico, the legend, Donnie Moore texts me, who made these amazing media guides. He goes, Rico's dreaming of Papados. Let's be clear, Rico literally just posted on his story that he was at Papados. We know him too well. Throw to the right side. Isaac Bruce picks up 9.
Nice little dot right there from John. You know, he has struggled a little bit passing the ball. He looked good on that last drive, though. Right there, a little baby out route. Gets the feet down, 9-yard pickup.
John Beast, no mistakes. 1:11 to go. Still has 1 timeout in his pocket. 2nd and a yard. Pressure picked up nicely. Oh, it looked like he might have had something open. He had 2 seam routes. But John Beast will safely throw this one away.
Yeah, I don't love the route combo right there from John. You know, he kind of went back to that baby out route. You know, Henry's waiting for that. Then he had a little corner route to the backside with 2 streaks. Nothing really doing. Kind of a wasted play.
Needs to pick up a yard in these next 2 downs. And Dalvin Cook gets stuffed. 4th down. 4th in the ball game. 54 seconds and counting.
Oh my God, hold on. Fuck. No way I don't get that.
Come on.
John Beast looking for Cook to get that animation. What do you go to here? Do you pass the ball? Do you run the ball?
I think Henry's expecting pass, so if you're John, maybe go right back to that quick base. Go right back to it. You felt like you had it there. See if he goes with the quick snap. Going to make a couple hot routes.
4th and a yard, 4th in the ball game. Can Team Drini stay alive?
Come on.
Young back to pass. Underneath, and swatted away. And we have a Madden Bowl final. It will be Team Henry taking on Team J-Wall for $150,000.
Oh, bro. Really good game right there.
What a game. It's only fitting the defensive coordinator of the team, Henry, the captain, puts himself in this Game 2 spot, and he comes out with the win. And Team Henry's going on to the Grand Championship tomorrow night.
Gucci's got the camera off. John Beast with his head in his hands. A valiant battle. But Henry closes out for his team. They take home the 2-0 sweep. And man, TD, I mean, we could build a broom factory with all the sweeps we've had these last couple of days.
Yeah, a lot of 2-0 victories here. The question is, should Drini have put himself in this spot? He trusted John, and John played well. But at the end of the day, Henry's defense came through clutch, the captain. And man, what a finals this is going to be. Team J-Wall, Team Henry, in my opinion, the 2 best teams. Both teams are stacked, they're top heavy. And man, I can't wait for tomorrow night.
It's going to be a lot of fun. 17-14. Our final score in Mutt Draft game mode. Team Henry closes it out. There's surely plenty to talk about for some post-game coverage and to talk with the winners. Let's throw it back to Katie and User.
Thank you so much, Nick. And sorry it didn't go to 3 games tonight, as you maybe predicted at the start of this all, but we certainly had some action, some entertaining action. And once again, as you mentioned, Team Henry advances to the ship tomorrow night to face J-Wall. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to your post-game breakdown. Katie Emmer alongside one great user. And just a reminder to all of our viewers, we will be announcing our dump truck winner in a few moments. And we also will be talking to the winners. But first, user, what are your thoughts?
I mean, absolutely great game, nail biter all the way down to the end. John Beast just unable to put that offensive drive together. You saw it seemed like Drini was holding something back. He said, hey, you ready for that cover 3 buzz defense? Hey, John Beast shook it off, said, no, it's too late for that. And you're wondering why he didn't take the advice. What he was saying, listen, it's too late for me to try to cook up something new right now. Let me come up with the stop. And fortunately for him, he did, but he was unable to get the offensive drive together. And it seemed like he was a little bit frustrated the whole game. And when he got stuffed on that 3rd and 1, him burning that timeout really let you know he was in a tough situation mentally, and he just couldn't convert and go down the field and get some points.
Yeah, let's take a look at these highlights. And as we do, user, I want to ask you about the strategy. Drini really believed in John Beast, and rightfully so. But as you mentioned, it just wasn't enough. What did you think about his strategy here in this one?
This was the best strategy because at the end of the day, whoever was on Drini's team, whether it was Gucci or John Beast, they was going to have to win a game. So what your coach is doing is trying to put their second best players or their teammates in the best possible situation. When you lose, you get to choose the mode. So if that's going to put me in the best possible situation, and I'm the coach and I'm Drini, I know I can play whatever mode they're going to throw at me. Let me help out my teammate and put him in the best position. That's why John Beast played this game and not Drini. Unfortunately, John Beast could not get it done. Drini had to try to count on his first round draft pick. If you're wondering why he went Gucci, if he went Beast named John over Gucci, well, Beast named John is the first round pick. You're not going to go with your second round pick. Even though Gucci's right there at number 9, you had to put it on the back of the Beast named John. He just did not get it done offensively. Come on.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, it was a big night for the other side, for Team Henry. And now let's bring them in, the winning team that punched their ticket to the championship tomorrow night. And we got Henry, Wesley, and I'm Mr. Right Now, a.k.a. NBG. My first question going to Henry, because you came up clutch here in this second game to wrap us up into tonight. What were your thoughts? We saw your defense really on full display. What were your thoughts on how your performance went, taking out John Beast?
That game was a little scary, you know. I felt good. I honestly just tried to get as many free touchdowns as I could because, you know, I'm a defensive player, but and I try to do as much as I can on defense and let myself like wither away on offense for real. But mainly it just came down to just getting those touchdowns. Like he couldn't stop Pyro. That really helped a lot because I had no reds on offense. So him not being able to stop Pyro for real was like why I won that game, I feel like.
Once again, Henry coming up clutch. Wesley, another week. You not suiting up individually. Your captain is getting it done. How does that make you feel? Are you itching to play? You're like, you know what? I'm enjoying this. If we can ride this all the way to the ship, hey, take me there and get me to the money.
You know, I was ready for Drini to pick Mutt game 2. You know, I might have to come out there, but now I trust Henry no matter who he plays, and you know he's 2-0 in draft champs both times. So, nah, we definitely trust. Like I definitely trust him. You know, to finish the series.
Absolutely. Mr. Right Now, my guy. You know, it seems like you're on a great squad. You got great chemistry. The thing about when I watch you play, you're not throwing the monkey wrench into it. You're doing your job. Your communication great. And that's one of the things that separated y'all in the squad games, if you ask me. How do you feel your communication and you just fitting with this team has really helped?
I think I fit in well. I just have to play my role. Like, I have to take a step back because, I mean, I have, like, 2 of the best players. So, I mean, I just play my role, and I feel like I do a good job of it.
I feel you, my guy. So y'all know what time it is. Let's update these ratings, man. Let's get them on in here. I'm going to start off with you right now. Mr. I'm Right Now. My guy, you got a +1 on the overall, and I gave you a +1 on the versatility and experience and on the defense. If you're wondering why on the defense, it's because y'all pitched a great defense in squads. Y'all was able to hold them to 2 field goals. And versatility showing once again, no matter what, you're going to be there for your teammates and experience. When you're moving on to the finals, you got to be at the threshold for the 90 experience. Your swagger rating, my guy, your hoodie, I'm never going to dock anybody for rocking hoodies because usually love rocking the hoodies. But how you feeling about your overall, my guy?
I feel like it's good. I got to get up there a little more, though.
I feel you. I feel you. Moving on to my guy, Wesley, a.k.a. Joe Rice. I know the first thing you saying, how did I get docked on the swagger? I was just at the 90 threshold. But listen, let me tell you something.
Going down?
Tell you something. T-shirts, I'm done with them. I am done with them. You come out here with a T-shirt on, I am docking you. Now, tomorrow is the championship. Now, you can come out here right, prepared, and get back at that 90 threshold, or you can just come out here and let it be what it be. You know, look like you're ready to relax and have some fun.
Wait. So the swagger going down, I don't want to talk about that because that's blasphemy. But the stick didn't go up, the versatility didn't go up. Come on. Did you see the run vision out there, user?
I gave you, listen.
You had to see the run vision. I'm telling you.
I did, but I gave you a +1 on the overall. To be honest, your offense was already at 99. And let's be honest, you didn't do any really stop and go. The hose was there. It was really bad defense on them. Listen, when y'all found it.
So the cutback's not stick now. All right, bet.
No. It maybe if you paused and got sticky like J-Wall, I saw something, but it didn't look that glitchy. Let's be honest. You saw when they couldn't stop.
Pause, user. I saw the hole and I attacked the hole. It was easy.
But look, when you noticed they could not stop Power G, you knew they could not stop the Power O. It was over from there. It was GG's in the chat. You didn't have to really do much, just run straight. But listen, yeah, you got the championship tomorrow. Show me some stick. Get Swervy out there. Stop and go on them. And listen, we got to get that swagger back to 90, my guy. I know you got it in you. I know you got it in you.
All right, will a hoodie get it done or what?
Yeah, hoodie get it done. Hoodie get it done. Hoodie get it done. You ain't got to go. You ain't got to do too much, but you know.
Ain't got nothing too crazy.
ESPN, make sure you looking good now. Make sure you looking good. You feel me? All right, stepping over here to my guy Henry, the Capitan. Listen, my guy, let me check out your ratings right here. I gave you a +1 on the overall. You got a +1 on versatility, +1 on the experience, and I had to dock you on the swagger too. Just because y'all thought Henry was gonna get a pass? No. He came out here with the t-shirt. I'm done with it. Last week you was fresh. The t-shirt was fresh, but this week, the Nike? This ain't 1990. No.
What you want me to come out in, user? User, call it. I'll come out in it tomorrow.
Listen, I need to see the wardrobe. I need to see it. I need to see if Henry got to go in the bag. What does he have? The cameras are shining tomorrow. It's the championship. You on ESPN. I need to see what you can do. Come on now. You got to represent the name on your back.
I got you. I'm gonna come up with something stylish tomorrow. I got you. Something different.
Oh boy.
Never before seen.
We're looking forward to it. This will be fun. Yeah. User, thank you so much. I hope you guys all love your player ratings. Sorry, Wesley. You guys have time. You have time to improve on those different categories if you want. But the time right now, enjoy it to celebrate as you punch your ticket to the championship tomorrow night. We will see all of you then, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so let's take a look at our updated bracket. And yeah, we have two teams facing off in the championship. Team Henry officially putting their name in that 2-box going up against Team J-Wall. And it's hard to believe, user, we will have a champion tomorrow night. This has been so much fun, as I've said a million times, which is a good thing. But time flies when you're having fun. And even more right now as I bring in Nick Mazzesko and Tyler Davis. And guys, I want to get into the game, of course, but let us remember going into this that I actually picked Team Henry. I don't know if you guys remember the graphic. Maybe we can see a look back on it eventually, but I just wanted to voice that, let you guys know that all of you jumped on the Drini train. So the streak is over. Things are
Blind
looking
squirrel
up.
finds a nut every once in a while, we know.
And yeah, just no big deal.
Henry.
No big deal. But anyway, Nick, I'll start with you on this. I mean, it's been a big topic, is the team strategy. And as you and TD talked to Drini, he seemed like he had a plan, of course, to put himself maybe in for that third and final game. He had that strategy, but how would you evaluate it? How did you think of his decision here to put in John Beast in game 2? Was it the right one?
Yeah, it was the right call. Because at the end of the day, if Drini puts himself in that game 2, you're putting John Beast in a disadvantage in the game 3 because you know Wesley's probably going to pick salary cap or MUP. But can we talk about the most important thing tonight, which is user changed his shirt. First of all, I want to know why he changed his shirt. What happened? You got a little spaghetti sauce on there? What do we do? Now, second of all, I need to stand up for my guys Wesley and Henry, okay? This is called the Madden Championship Series. It's not called the User Championship Series. You're getting a little dictatory with these swagger ratings over here, and I'm starting to not believe that story you told at the beginning of all this, which was it was a committee making the ratings. I'm starting to think you had everything to do with the ratings, and I'm starting to think you're showing a little too much power, and we need to cut you down a little bit.
Absolutely not. Listen, first of all, this is the same shirt. I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. Listen,
you were one great blueser when we started.
There it
is. Now the gray is showing.
No, hold on. Listen. I'm a grown man with 3 kids. You think I don't know how to eat dinner during the show without spilling something on my shirt? You really think I spilled something on my shirt?
Yes,
and changed?
100%.
I'm not that type of guy. I am a professional, Nick. I am a professional.
I gotta agree with Nick. You just out here critiquing everyone. Listen, you can't be changing your shirt mid-show. That drops you down to the threshold, user. If there's a swagger rating for you, you gotta come with your
We're
best.
dropping your swagger rating.
You gotta
your
come
swagger
with the
rating's going
best.
down.
You gotta come to the show with your best.
Tonight on the
What's going
Swagger. What's his rating tonight? I don't know.
Listen, I'm still fresh, right?
He's at 89. He's at 89. He ain't at the threshold.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Ain't
See,
there.
Ty, you about to make me say something about that T-shirt up under there. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay?
Don't come at the flannel twins. You can't do that, user.
What's wrong with the
Can't do
T-shirt
that.
underneath the flannel? That's a vibe.
All right, Katie, come on.
TD, I want to get one last comment from you. I know we're having so much fun, but you didn't get to respond or also give your feedback on that strategy. So to get a little bit more serious here, what did you think of Drini's decision? Would you have done the same thing as a captain?
It's tough. I think, he thought he had the right call, but I think with the way John B's confidence was down, I probably would put myself in that spot if I'm Drini. It's a tough call right there because then you want to put yourself in that game 3 against Wesley, get that revenge from the club championship, but I think you got to put yourself in that spot to even force a game 3. But I do think the 2 best teams made it to tomorrow night. We got 2 top-heavy teams with J-Wall and Fancy, Henry and Wesley. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night who's going to get these 3 belts.
Yeah, and speaking of tomorrow night, what do you think, user? Team J-Wall going up against Team Henry. What are we going to have here in this championship?
The 2 best teams made it to the championship. When I saw these 2 teams got put together in the draft night, I said, these are the 2 best teams. If they're able to hold it down in squads, we will see them in a head-to-head matchup. And listen, I know Drini's team looked good. He had the 8th and 9th pick with Gucci and the beast named John. But at the end of the day, I knew they was going to if they did not win that squads game because now Henry is going to be dependent on one of his teammates. I mean, Drini is going to be dependent on one of his teammates. And can they be the caliber player like J-Wall, Fancy, Henry, or Wesley? That's a tough ask for those guys to go up there and beat those guys. Not saying that they couldn't, but it was going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's going to be an entertaining game. Hopefully we're in for a treat. It's hard to believe it's tomorrow, but it is coming up. And speaking of that, thank you for being patient, all of our viewers, because we are now going to congratulate. It is now time to congratulate the dump truck winner, which is J-Bad Cruz. Congratulations. You are taking home the dump truck items. Big night for you. Always love that. And a big night, of course, for Team Henry. This was another fun one. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in. And once again, we're back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. It all comes down to this, the championship on the ESPN app, streamed on Twitch and YouTube as well. We can't wait for this to come. It'll be a big night. But tonight, thank you so much. Nick Mazesco, Tyler Davis, and one great user. And also thank you to our entire crew behind the scenes that always do such a great job. I'm Katie Emmer. Good night, everyone. We'll leave you with a look back on some of the best sights and sounds from tonight's action. It's brought to you at Verizon 5G speeds.
Here goes Dre Archer. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown for Team Henry.
Come on, Dre. Come on, man. His 7s. Crazy vision. I got crazy vision.
Archer's got green grass. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Let's go. Come on, man. Good cut, Joe.
Damn, man. Go. Come on.
It's Dalvin Cook. He's got a touchdown. Too easy.
No.
Does trying to get outside with Ingram. Oh, but a great tackle animation for Henry. All right, he's looking for that crosser.
Let's go.
Is it there? Is it there? What a catch for the beast named John.
Let's go. Come on.
Can Team Drini stay alive?
Come on.
Young back to pass. Underneath and swatted away.
Let's go, Henry. Way to clutch up, Henry.